Yes, now we are
Oh,
officially
anybody
live.
who's looked at the map on the screen, just ignore it. Welcome to my campaign. It's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me as
It's been a while since Kenny has done this.
All right, why don't we start off?
God, that band sucks.
Everybody, go around. Kind of introduce yourself as your character, and tell everybody where you are, where you might be for this, and this image that you see on the screen, where you're from, like where you're home, where you might be calling home at the time, or where you might be in general. Just introduce yourself.
All right, I'll go first. My name's Fatu, Bone Crusher. I had 2 warrior parents, both dead, like demons' hands. So I devoted my life to monster hunting and killing every demon I see. Everything that puts in front of me, I'm going to crush. Hence the name Bone Crusher. I'm from the north, so I'm used to the cold. I do not like the heat. It's annoying and stupid. But here I find myself, ventured south, looking for demons to slay.
Okay. Next.
Who's next?
That's how awesome my introduction was. Bang! Give me extra points, Kenny.
It's hard to follow up that one. I guess I'll go. My name is Bukosis. Okay. I had a very humble upbringing. All right, but for some reason, I noticed I was starting to get these visions when I was younger of terrible tragedies happening. So I sought out on my own to go and find my way across this land and help whoever I can. One night when I was helping this group of knights, there was some knights that heard of my deeds and they wanted to kind of recruit me. So I was helping them, and we became ambushed and attacked by some undead. I was knocked unconscious, and thankfully I survived, but the rest did not. So with their shield and sword, I took up their oath and continuing on helping those who, are less fortunate and can't help themselves. Which is why I find myself here.
It's an honorable warrior. I tip my cap to you if I had a metaphorical cap.
Thank you, Crusher. Is it?
Crusher, please. I'll allow you to call me. I'll allow you to call me Crush. It reminds me of one of my ancestors from Hawaii.
Quick.
Very well.
Imagine you've never seen the screen. I have that set up just for the initials. Like when I decide to for the start, I want to know, Tony, would your character just be up in the northern woods, walking, just trudging through the snow?
Probably. That's usually what I see in our village. Mostly snow, very very cold winters, but we don't really have any summers, so I'm not used to warm weather.
All right, Artie. And with your character, where would he be found on a normal day?
On a normal day, probably, patrolling the roads, going up and down from town to town, checking in on the locals. If I hear a cry in the woods, I would, probably find my way there. Wherever there's danger, I will be looking for it.
Gotcha.
Smite the almighty smiter.
You want me to go next?
Who's that, Laura?
Are the kids quiet? Then go.
Yeah, well, I gotta jump in between. I'll go.
Laura.
So, my name's Nori. Currently, I would be probably about 2 weeks, just a little over 2 weeks into my Yarsu. I am a water genasi, so I have never been topside before. So like I said, I am currently 2 weeks into this, so I'd probably at this point be close to water, but probably a couple miles inland, because I have been spending my time and what will be the next 2 years gathering as much information about land things to report back to my monastery.
Church of underwater people?
Interesting.
What I've never seen today.
So I'd probably be a couple miles inland at this point, doing my thing.
And how about you?
Who's you?
Oh, sorry. Dangler of Buttons. How about you?
Hello, I am Dangler of Buttons, born bred to Boxley, raised by two adventurer parents. Known for traveling, looking for treasures. But the one treasure that they couldn't find was the Eye of Mandalay. And I vowed to find it for them, even though they were enslaved. I would be up in the north, though, on Snow Leopard. Finding adventures along the way. Yeah.
Nice.
It's not, yeah. Yeah, looking for elusive treasures that I read about that I'm interested in.
The elusive cat.
Very, very inquisitive, this one, I swear.
I've heard of the legends of this snow leopard catwoman stealing treasures.
Enafine,
I
what about
heard it
you?
was for research.
Okay, my turn. So I came from the Feywild. I was just like, I don't have parents, so I was just born from like the plants or something like that. And like I have my goal is to like learn every spell that I can, because I already am like pretty knowledgeable naturally, but I wanted to learn more like actual spells, so I joined like a wizard university or something like that, graduated from that, and now I'm just like traveling looking for like to learn every spell that I can basically. And where am I now? I think I found Tony's character, Batu. So I'm like where he is. I don't know where that is.
In the woods.
I have to mention that, Bone Crusher.
Well, I don't mention my love life, but if I have to talk about it, me and Enafine are currently
He said where?
we're in up north, but not where it's snow because she doesn't really like too much. We're coming down.
I'm in like the forest. They look.
Yeah.
You're in a temperate area.
Yeah, right in between. So right where it starts to get
Where there's
cold.
plants.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Right in that healthy spot.
So what brings you to the cliffs of Dover?
Just looking for
We'll get to
knowledge
that in a
and
second.
spells and stuff. Yeah.
I learn every spell. I know dwarven magic. Got to come up north to
Oh yeah,
learn
that's
that.
the one thing I haven't learned yet. Yeah.
Exactly. Plus, on a quest one day, she healed my dire wolf. So I just decided to take her on and teach
You
her
have a
that.
wolf too? I didn't know this.
Goddamn right, I do. I'll get to that when I get to
so
that.
much lore right off the bat.
Holy shit.
I've been killing a lot of things on my quests, if you will. But I don't kill everything because I found this interesting plant lady that I took a liking to.
Ingredients up there that you can't, you know.
She's slowly warming my heart as each day passes, and I don't like it.
I thought you hated the heat.
I do not like it.
Just say,
I do not like feeling warm. Bucosis.
melting away.
Our dungeon master is muted. We can't hear him.
Oh, we can run amok now.
Us.
We can run amok.
The inmates from the asylum. Creative control. Yes, we got you.
Yeah, no.
Damn it.
How did we get back to the middle?
It's, I think it's coming at this.
Is Kevonia next, I assume? Or is it
Brandon.
Brandon is next?
I come from a land down under, where men blow and wind chunder.
Very few words, I guess.
Very few words. Very few words, yes.
I like that. Short and to the point.
Yes.
Serious.
Right.
Your
Last
name,
but not
though?
least,
Your name? I don't remember hearing.
Oh, the name is Kewith. Kerwin Kewith.
Cat without.
right. Brings us finally to Onion.
Hi, I am Kevonian the Quick. I am a half-elf.
Is he muted again?
No, he's not.
No, he's
not.
not. I hear him loud and clear.
Or the guy.
Kenny, did you mute him? I think he might have you muted or something.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear,
I
bud.
can hear you.
I hear you fine.
Yeah.
All right. Now what happened to Kenny?
He came in and came back out because I think that's what happened last time. I couldn't hear you.
See if you muted him by accident or something, Kenny. Right click
see
on
that
him, too.
happening.
That's funny. That's funny.
That Wesley Pipes.
Who's muted?
Nobody.
It was you.
For some reason, when you mute yourself, I guess it cuts out his.
It cuts out. Hey, can't hear you at all. So don't mute yourself anymore because you're pretty quiet as it is.
That's weird. Anyway, I'm Cavoni the Quick, half elf. I was born to a elf maiden and a dude. Jesus Christ. My father was Dumar, and my mother was Shalviana. She was a wood elf. She was part of a tribe called the Defiled. That was they had an ancient war with a group of demons called the Demons of the Ancient Abyss. Or excuse me, the Watchers of the Ancient Abyss. Their sole purpose was just to keep portals open from our world to the demon world. My mother's tribe had a war with them, and they were able to push the demons back into their realm, but at great cost. Before they were called the Defiled, they were called the Ald Dumari, which is Elven for those of the song. I don't know if that's actually Elven for those of the song. I just made that up. But they ended up falling in love. My father had a horse that went lame on the road, and he was pointed in the direction of an elf healer, which was my mother. She sang a song to bring the horse back to life, and then they fell in love after that, bought a farm, had a kid. Hello, that was me. I lived there for 17 years. My father was a survivalist and a good fighter. He would spend weeks out in the woods studying the wildlife of the world. And my mother just knew the songs and the magic of her people and taught it to me, taught me how to play the lute, all that smash and jazz. Then one day, a demon portal opened up outside the farm, and they told me to get underneath the house. And my father and mother went out to fight a demon that had come out. I saw some things that I don't like to talk about. It may come up one day in conversation, but right now I'm going to be very mum about it. And after that, I joined a group of thieves for 10 years. And we killed and stole all over the place. And then finally one day we got caught. I got thrown in prison for 5 years. After that, I decided I ain't doing this shit anymore. And I ended up at a tavern. The local tavern owner was complaining that he didn't have any customers there, that it was just a dreary atmosphere. There was a dusty old lute sitting in the corner, and my character does not believe in coincidences. And I picked it up and started playing it, and from there I just traveled the land and entertained crowds. I was always out at the whorehouses, drinking, all that stuff, just trying to drink and whore away the sorrows, because what happened at the farm is always in the back of my mind, and I don't really trust people that much. I keep to myself, and that's it. And right now I'm probably at whatever inn is on the outskirts of whatever major city is in the world that we're starting out right now, drinking.
Kind of noble and honorable, but
I'm like chaotic neutral.
Okay.
that's why I said it's kind of.
Yeah.
All right, so
Counting on commitments. Doing it right now.
so as you guys can hear me, right?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, but I can't see your beautiful face.
I'm gonna use my camera being off as my DM screen.
Smart.
So as we begin, all right, you're all living your normal lives. Fatu and Inafine, you're wandering through the cold northern forest, hunting your next monster. Bukosis is patrolling the highways and byways of the world we find ourselves in. Dangler of Buttons is also in a different part of the north hunting herself a snow leopard. Nori, she finds herself riverside by a small farm, studying the small fish life forms found moderately farther away from the ocean than she's used to seeing. Kaywin's in the in the outback, apparently, just vibing with life. And Kavonian, you're in a local tavern in the main city of the planet. By the way, you're on a planet called. Who is playing music?
The Bard.
God damn it!
Sitting on the edge of the dark, watching the time.
The planet we all find ourselves on is Infinitus.
Infinitus.
It's a very magical planet. There's an amazing thing happens here. Every year, somehow the planet slowly but surely grows. Stuck in between two large stars on a figure-8 orbit around each one. You're on the main continent in this the largest continent called Exodan. And Kevin, you're in a tavern called The Bucket in the largest city on Exodan, Deus Ex Metris. And while you're going about your normal lives, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see ravens approach, flying right at you. Kevin, you're sitting down. All of a sudden, one flies in through the front door, lands on the table in front of you. Inafine, Fatu, you're wandering through the forest. You watch them fly right at you. They land on your shoulders. Same thing with you, Bukosis. You're walking down the road. You see one flying. Dangler, all of a sudden, while hunting a very large snow leopard, you see it scurry off. Turn around. There's a raven. Nori, one lands across the small river in front of you. And Kaywin, you're a little bit stunned at the fact that out of nowhere, in the middle of this, what seems to be a desert in the outback, there's a raven, small black bird.
Can I shoot the raven?
You can surely try. Would you like to shoot the raven, Kevin?
I would, yes.
All right. Roll an attack.
What do I got to do for that? Which one do I need?
That's a D20.
Okay. 2. I miss.
Yeah. You miss. You've had a long night of what seems to be drinking or whatever you're doing. You're not in your normal state to hit small birds. So as the ravens approach, land on your shoulders, what have you.
It wasn't an African swallow.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you hear a voice in your head. It tells you that you've all been chosen. You're the last saviors of the planet. And at reward of great treasure and all your heart's content, the voice asks you if you accept a treacherous quest.
Vonian speaks to the bird and says, "What the fuck? I don't need this shit." And he picks up his loot and he walks out.
All right. You walk out. Now you're on the street. As you step on the street, you notice there's more ravens all around the tavern. The voice becomes ever more clear in your head. Your role in this is much more important than you currently know. Will you accept this? Will you accept this job?
This is my voice, by the way. Doesn't seem like I have any choice.
All right. I love the voice.
Okay, Fatu goes to swat at the bird almost immediately as it lands on its shoulder, and Inafine immediately yells at me and smacks me because I'm attacking an animal, a creature of the earth, right? And you say you can hear it talking.
Yeah.
So the bird talks to you, I would assume.
Well, yeah, it probably talks to both, but you can't.
Okay, so you just heard that
And
whole thing, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I understand every language, so.
Okay, so
Definitely heard that, yeah.
now you need to reiterate what he just said to me. Because I need to understand, because I'm a moron.
Well, didn't Kenny just say you can hear it in your head?
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard. Okay, so we both heard it. All right, all right, same message. Okay.
But you might not understand.
Yeah, I just looked at you and was like, what the hell was that? Now you have to explain to me what the fuck that was.
But you swatted it before you had said anything.
It doesn't matter, we all heard it at the same time. Yeah, I was like this, Bart, you said stop it, and then we all heard the voice. So now I'm like, what the hell was that? Did you hear that?
Oh, and okay, and then I say, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what it said, yeah.
You
After you swatted it, yeah.
Okay,
so what, that it was a quest that we
quest,
need to go
yeah.
on, I said?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So now I was
No,
like,
I say we both agree.
you both agree.
Our different reasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a dirty look there. Do I have to roll for intimidation?
You don't have much. Be careful with that.
I'm just
sparing.
I totally kid. She breaks me down almost immediately, and I obviously both agree.
I just give you a look.
Yes. We both agree.
Roll for look.
All right. Fukosis, Dangler.
Great treasure, you say. Buttons in the tree.
That's a good answer.
Peril.
That sounds strangely sexual. I'm uncomfortable.
I need an adult.
Uncle Buttons.
Fukosis, what do you say?
I ask this omnipotent bird of the peril that may lay before me. How prepared should I be?
You hear in your head, you hear the voice tell you to be as prepared as you can be. You, like, as prepared as you are, as prepared as you are going to be for this.
Simple. Where do we begin?
All right. So I'll take that as a yes for right now. Nori?
Nori pokes it with a stick.
To jump back and hear the voice. You hear the voice again in your head. Please don't poke the messenger.
Poke it again. And I say to it, land creature, how do you speak without moving your mouth? Okay.
These are questions that will be asked at another time. It is of great importance to get an answer from you right now.
Okay.
All right, King Kaywin.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. We're not doing anything else.
Just take that as a yes.
Yeah.
And you all decide to say yes when you make your decision. Bright light emits from the raven's eyes and mouth. All of a sudden, the world in front of you vanishes, and you find yourself, poof, appearing at this beachhead.
Well, Nori didn't have to go too far.
Oh, you see, I knew it. You said yes, and now we're at the goddamn beach. You see? It's already too hot. I'm sweating balls in this fur.
Kavonian draws his longsword because he has a thing about portals.
Yeah. You all start popping in on the beach one by one. Pop Kavonian. Pop Fukosis. Pop Nori. Pop Fatu. Pop Kaywin. Pop Dangler. Pop Inafine. None of you know each other. What do you do?
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
I mean, my knee-jerk response is to attack the Dangler of Buttons because she is a creature that means she's a snow leopard. So wouldn't I
Did I have to stop you?
Okay, so I would assume that's how it would be.
And you're gonna try, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably
I
draw
say
my
that we're all-
draw my warhammer and go creature and start running. Then
No.
obviously I get cut
I
off.
stop you
I get
because
cut
I
off.
say.
Lori sees that and
Roll
takes
my
out her quarter
dagger
staff,
in defense.
like was ready to punch somebody if she needs to.
I come in between all of you and say that there must be a reason that we're all here at the same time.
Always,
Yeah, did a
always.
bird just start talking to you out of nowhere?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I would
Yes.
say something about that.
Yes, it did.
Does,
He didn't
does that
mention
happen a lot?
have to be working with people.
All right.
Who are all these people and why are you around me and why is it so goddamn hot?
Oh my god.
On a beach?
I hate sand.
This small creature keeps
What is
yelling.
this thing I'm
Why?
sitting on? And I start kicking sand around.
All right.
Well,
It's not a litter box.
I'm confused.
You humble paladin warrior, why are we
I'm
here?
not sure of what my feet are stepping on.
while you're all trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, Bukosis, while looking towards the beach, you notice a robed figure standing there, watching everybody bicker and watching Fatu go running at Dangler with his battle axe.
Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Get it right.
Out past him in the ocean, you see just a blockade of ships going from as far as you can see south to as far as you can see north.
Quite an army, it seems.
What, you said there was a robed figure? in the
I will
beach?
approach that robed figure and ask them if they know what all this is about.
I follow him and approach the robed figure.
I hang back and watch what everybody else is doing with my sword still out.
I say, Dangler of Buttons, if you get out of hand, I will crush thee skull with this hammer.
I head towards the figure.
You towards the figure?
What treasures
Alright.
lie behind him?
I follow behind Dangler of Buttons very suspiciously, though I don't trust none of this
You
right
hear
now.
the change in his pocket.
My big warhammer and boots just thud behind.
The
Dangler.
coins
At
that
this
rattle.
point, you guys can go to the map and start finding and moving your characters.
How the fuck do you do that?
Just select them and move them down, I guess, right?
What?
Let's see.
That was not an explanation. I'm on my character page. Where's the map?
Oh, you gotta do the bug BTT thing.
So, Artie, Bukosis, you approach the rope figure and what do you say to him?
I ask him, what's going on? Why have, it seems we've all been summoned here for a reason. I assume we all just appeared out of thin air or at least myself did.
All right. As you approach the figure, you see that it's just an ancient man. Pale, extremely pale, wrinkly skin, long hair, long nails. Just arguably the oldest living thing you've ever seen in your life. And you hear, while looking at you, you hear him. He goes, "Oh, I've seen you've all accepted. Like, I'm glad. What happens now will determine not just the fate of this world, but everything everywhere."
Make your point, decrepit old man. We ain't got time for this. It's too hot.
Relax. Let him speak. He's old.
I take it you don't know who I am. Let me introduce myself, as is customary when meeting new people. My name is Archimedes, the Effervescent. I'm the last Grand Archmage on Exodan. And you, my fellows, are the last adventurers on the planet. Everyone else that has been tasked to try to finish destroying this evil has been killed. And we're at 0 hour.
What are you talking about?
He then explains to you that the last thing that needs to be done after all the sacrifices of every other great known adventurer in the planet and all the mages in the Mages Guild is they need the seven of you to lock hands on this pedestal, this circular pedestal, and your essence in that sense will provide him with the proper energy needed to perform a banishment spell on a great evil.
He wants our energy so he could do it.
No, you hear him. He goes, "I know what you must be thinking. At no point will this do any harm to you.
How can we trust you?"
He explains to you that within the heart of adventurers, chosen adventurers, lies like it's kind of like the Force, in the sense of like the people truly out to do good and the right thing have been like they were the ones that have always been chosen for this job, and that innate inner
I
desire
don't know why.
I
believe him.
Yeah, to do good.
Something just drawing me to his aura that I just feel.
I would like for him to tell us how to do it ourselves, so that he doesn't take our energy, but that we go banish it ourselves.
Can we do an insight check?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check. What do you want to? What are you trying to find out?
I want to know if he's telling me the truth.
All right, roll.
I agree with the fish woman.
I second the abomination.
The wrong one. Oh goddamn!
Second the abomination.
What'd you roll?
22 total.
22 total?
Yeah.
Upon looking at this old, decrepit man, you can you determine that everything he is telling you is nothing but the truth. He has no ulterior motive. He has been this job, this quest, this need to get this banishment spell done and get rid of this evil has drained him of his own, life force, and he is he's saying this, and you can tell that he believes it, and he's telling the truth because he thinks you are the last hope for the world.
I look at Inifine and I reach my hand out in to basically start the chain.
All right.
I do too. Both sides of my hands. To whoever's next.
So I take Inifine's and then I take Nori's. A sign of unity.
I'm still a little bit iffy, but I go along with it.
I'm open.
I grab Nori's hand.
So is everybody's holding hands?
Well, if we've gotten there, Kevonia.
But if any of you try anything funny, I'm out. So I now walk over and hold hands.
Reluctantly, I grab hands.
Reluctantly?
Hand?
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Dangler?
Yeah.
You're holding hands? All right.
Add it to the group.
I'm holding Nori's hand.
I know.
All right.
This just gave us the feel. Like, come on.
As you all create your chain, you see Archimedes. He, out of thin air, he waves his hand across the air in front of him, and a large leather-bound tome appears out of thin air. He opens it up and he starts to read. The words coming from his mouth are coming out in an otherworldly volume and pitch. It's like what would be a good example?
Is Morgan Freeman narrating?
No, like I'm trying to think of a good example for how his voice sounds.
It was a terribly high pitch.
No, it wasn't high pitch. It's not high pitch.
It's booming.
It's very.
Look
it's
at
very
me,
cool,
hey,
very cool,
Lenny.
very
It's not the brown note,
anything
is it?
Different.
It's like, what's her name? Alanis Morissette screaming in Ben Affleck's face in Dogma.
Okay.
The voice of God.
The sound we can't comprehend because we don't have the mental capacity.
Well, somebody might comprehend it.
Yes. I'll be able to translate for everyone.
Well,
You know,
celestial.
yeah.
It doesn't.
I know it is also.
I know all languages.
Oh, you know Celestial already.
Yes.
All right, Enafine and Artie, you can both tell.
Plant love. Tell us what it's saying.
Or did you change it?
You both understand it as being celestial, and you hear him starting the ritual of banishment for what he keeps referring to as key of eternal darkness.
Key of eternal darkness? Is that what you said?
He actually has no known name.
Key of eternal darkness.
I'm immediately interested because that means it's a monster to slay.
Yeah. While you're listening to him, a light starts emanating from the pedestal underneath you. A very bright light. And you hear that same voice in your head from the crows earlier, telling you all that at no point are you to leave the pedestal.
What happens if we leave the pedestal? Well, that'll break the ritual, right?
Correct.
Soon.
All right. As he continues in this loud, booming voice, you start noticing that light is beginning to form at the tips of his fingers. And at this moment, a blinding flash appears from far out into the ocean. Which one? Who would say that they are facing the ocean?
I would say Brandon's character.
Yeah.
Brandon. All right, Brandon.
Well,
You're the only one truly facing the ocean. As it's a bright.
I am. I kind of am too.
It's a blinding light, kind of like a nuclear bomb going off. Sudden boom. And then there's a massive earthquake underneath you.
Oh.
The pedestal seems, you can feel it, but the pedestal feels like unbothered by it.
Okay. You look around, some shaking. But we're not kind of shaking.
While this is all happening, Brandon, you swear you can see some kind of shape, massive shape, in the light. And then suddenly you all feel an immense force. It just comes over all of you, and you all fall unconscious.
Back! Oh.
Night.
Well, let's say this all happened at like dawn, this early morning.
Right.
All right.
Not the way you want to start your day.
Wake up. You all wake up.
Conscious before.
You all wake up. You can see the sun is past its peak. It's starting to go down a bit. You can't really tell how much time has passed, but you can tell it's been a few hours.
We're in the same spot?
Yeah, same exact spot.
Just knocked out, right?
Yep.
I immediately look over at Inafine and say, Plant love, last time I slept like that was when I smoked the elf weed. What's going on?
Anybody when they get up that is facing towards the inland, that's the first time you notice that off in the distance you can see towards the horizon the outline of the city, Deus Ex Metris. And in front of it, probably a couple miles inland, you see what is, you can only imagine to be the largest combined military force that you've ever seen in one sitting. Just
what kind of numbers we talking? Like hundreds of thousands?
yes.
Okay, it's a lot of people.
As you all stand up, you see in the middle of the platform, Archimedes is floating 2 feet above it in a trance-like state. He's still performing the incantation.
Oh,
and as that happens, boom! Slightly north of you, a giant galleon smashes into the shore, smashes onto the beach, as if it was thrown.
Oh, shit. Okay, so
yeah,
that's a problem.
As it smashes, you see just gore all over the ship's deck. Chunks of body parts, like something destroyed, like tore the ship apart, and then threw it away like garbage. No survivors are on this boat.
You had to say yes to the Raven.
And as you look out afterward back into the ocean, you see the largest creature you've ever seen in your life. Probably a good 2 miles out into the ocean. And it stands taller than any building, any marble, anything you've ever seen.
Okay, can I speak first?
Go ahead.
I look at Nori and I say, fish woman, have you ever seen anything like this from the sea?
Have I ever seen anything like this?
No.
Oh, no. I have not. Is this a land creature of some sort? And I'm just looking at anybody to answer my question.
I have not seen any creature in all my travels.
I'm stunned.
It looks like a demon to me. I think we should kill it.
I agree with the bard.
Half-breed friend.
But I haven't seen anything like this.
I hate demons. I hate demons.
While you're all looking out onto this massive creature in the ocean, once again you hear that voice from the crow, the raven inside your head. You hear it. He goes. He approaches.
Who is he?
Jesus?
He is that giant thing from the sea coming this way. That's he.
First off, how dare you assume his gender?
I only assumed that because the DM said it was a he.
Exactly, yeah.
They, them, sir approaches.
That thing approaches in the distance. That's the problem.
Artie, do you ask the voice who is he?
I did.
He of eternal darkness.
Does anybody have a flashlight,
feel,
a torch, anything?
No, I feel angry because Archimedes is using us to destroy this creature for him, it seems. Is there anything for us in return?
This little greedy
Is that
side
all this
of the
is?
plant
Is
lady.
you want more?
Yeah, more knowledge, more spells.
This greedy side.
They're all greedy.
I say, when the old man falls to the ground, we smash his skull in and rob him. But first, we need to deal with this giant thing coming at us.
Okay.
Typical orc.
As you look back out into the ocean,
Coming on us?
Is he just there? Or is he coming toward us?
he's slowly trudging towards shore. He's far out, but he's so large. He's probably about 1,500 feet tall.
Oh wait, I asked Archimedes if he knows any spells that he could teach me so that I could figure out how to destroy the creature. If he's the greatest mage, I think you said. Or something like that. And surely he
Out of
knows.
nowhere, Archimedes snaps out of his trance-like state. He looks you right in the face, and he tells you that the spell he's doing will defeat him. You just need to make sure he finishes it. And after he says that, you look back out onto the ocean. What originally might have looked like a small cloud around this giant creature, slowly getting larger and larger as it approaches, as it gets closer to the shore. And once it gets within a few hundred yards, you realize it is a large group of flying humanoid creatures.
The hell are those things?
They look pissed, and they're coming right at you and the group and Archimedes on the pedestal.
Ugh.
Arm
Are they
yourselves.
within shooting range?
I reach behind me, I pull out my warhammer, and I put a big smile on my face, and I say, finally, something to smash.
I think Nori's kind of having a hard time and just yells out, "Land creatures! Are we fighting or running?"
Fight!
Wait, do we have to stay on the pedestal to help him continue the spell? Or just so that he doesn't get attacked in the meantime?
You can't leave the pedestal, but these things are coming to you.
Okay.
What the goddamn Hunger Games is this? Okay.
Can I do some sort of what would it be? I just want to like try to figure out what the things are that are flying from him.
You want to roll a perception check?
Where the fuck is perception? There it is. I'm not hitting the right fucking thing. Wait a minute. Proficiency. Where do you click for the perception check? I see perception on the thing.
You can just click the number. It should roll for you.
Let's try it again. I'm clicking on the number, nothing's working.
Oh, Bukosis rolled.
Check it out.
You need to say something.
Come on, skill.
Buko rolled a 23 for perception check.
Passive, wisdom, perception.
I didn't ask the look.
Oh, you
Ah,
rolled.
why is nothing working for me tonight?
Oh,
like,
wow.
for real, guys.
Do you have the thing on now? Did you flip through it in the campaign?
You have both of you.
Well, no, that's, I mean, I was doing stuff before and you guys were able to see it. Like, if I just, there's a, wow, what the fuck? I'm trying this on Chrome and it's not working. I'm going back to Microsoft. Hold on. Hang on.
I think that's
Yeah,
Because it was
gonna
working
be,
just fine there. All right, you said perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works no problem. Google Chrome sucks.
21 he rolled.
16 plus 5, 21.
All right. As you use it with a 21, you can tell that these are imps.
Demons.
Now, I only put 10 on the screen, but imagine there's probably about 20 or 30 total. They're flying in waves of 5.
By the way, I still could not get that shit to work, so I'm gonna have to fix that at some point.
We can,
I don't know what's going on.
yeah, I can move your character. I can move your character too, so that's not a big deal.
I have the extension, but nothing. I don't know how to get to this map thing. That's, I guess, my issue.
You go into
The extension is on there.
Go to the
Go to the
D&D
campaign.
Beyond. Yeah.
All right, one person at a time.
Literally,
All
go
right,
to the campaign.
Randy,
roll our
you
names
asked-
are.
You asked if they were within distance of shooting.
yes.
They are.
I'm gonna shoot one.
Okay.
Oh,
I have a
15.
no, it's 6 plus 15. He rolled a 21.
Well, I accidentally clicked 2 dice, so
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled 15.
15 hits. Now roll damage.
Did it! Sorry, I got excited.
16.
Can I throw my javelin? I have a javelin attack.
You did. Hold on. You did how much damage, Brandon?
16.
All right.
Were we supposed to?
Where do you shoot the imp?
Oh, the head. Always the head.
You're aiming for the head. As you loose your arrow, you see it fly directly between the imp's eyes, and it falls out of the sky. Now I'm gonna need you all to roll for initiative.
That's what I was gonna ask.
What do you roll? Just the D20?
D20, bud.
Where it says initiative, too. Wow, that was terrible.
8.
I got 7.
Hold on.
I rolled a
Who
4.
rolled an 8?
I did right here
Already did it with his dice.
in front of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You want me to
use
use the? You want me to use the frickin' program? It's just
All right, hold on. Brandon,
four.
We
what-
want to use our dice.
Brandon, what'd you roll for initiative?
7.
You know, I'll just
Did you add in your initiative bonus?
Plus 5 is 12.
type it in.
12.
Oh, sorry, 9.
Wait, how do you roll on the map?
It's at the bottom. The dice at the bottom.
Oh.
I keep my character sheet open on a separate tab, because
Same
then you
here.
can just go to that and click
The numbers.
whatever you need on your
Put the
sheet.
character
Yeah.
It works pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I got.
All right, hold on.
3.
So, Brandon's got a 12. Artie's got a 9. Laura, what'd you roll?
10 total.
Enafine, what did you roll yet, Enafine?
Yeah, I think I was a 3.
A 3?
I think so.
Tony?
I think I rolled a 4 because I rolled a custom. I don't want to cheat.
That's fine.
It's a 4.
Kev?
I got a 7 with my initiative bonus.
Dangler?
Dangler. Giggle every
It
time.
didn't come up for some reason. Oh, there it is. Let's say no. Yeah, initiative.
Yeah, I got a plus. Such a fit.
Be right back.
For me, Bob.
And before we start, I got kids to put to bed. BRB.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm rolling initiative for the imps. I'm going to use
I'll be
the...
right back.
All right.
Drink some of my Wawa iced tea.
I'm gonna go pee and get another Coke.
Look at this. Now, I didn't roll for initiative, Kenny. I rolled custom. So do you add +1 to that? Would that make it a 5?
Well, depending on what your
Nope.
initiative is.
Yeah, whatever your initiative bonus is, you add that.
It was +1, it says here. So that's what I'm saying. So it's a 5, I guess.
The 5, yeah.
Okay.
Enafine, did you add your...
But on the sheet, you can write it down.
No, I know. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna just start doing it directly from the character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tony,
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I just sent a link for you in
Roll
the
20.
group chat.
Okay, I'm back.
Roll 20.
Yep. You see what it is?
Yeah.
I need you to roll initiative for your... What's your direwolf's name?
Ruckus.
Ruckus? I need you to roll initiative for Ruckus.
I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on. Initiative. 21.
21?
Yeah, 20 plus 1.
Natural 20.
Ruckus! Bring the fucking ruckus. I go like this. Can I go like this, Kenny? And whistle?
Yes.
And he comes out in the distance, and I
Yeah,
go,
that's
bring the... Inafine goes, what was that? And I say, we're about to bring the fucking ruckus. And out he comes, just...
Hang on. What's good?
Mute yourself if you're on the phone.
D&D, so I can't talk that long. Yes.
If it's Dana, you can't talk at all.
No, I'm home.
Kevin, hey, Kev, give me one more D20 roll.
Okie
Yes.
dokie.
We're currently in between stuff, so.
Oh.
Why is it not rolling?
Yeah, word. No, I'll call you back when I'm done. You're not going to bed anytime soon, right?
I hit 3 on accident. Let me...
I'll call you.
Yeah, I noticed when you click it, it adds dice to it.
Yep. Let me fix that. All right, here's my D20.
I just do it from the character sheet, like Laura said. It's so much easier.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Yeah, if you go to your character sheet and you just click
Alright.
like
You
the
click
plus,
on that from
it'll
there,
just roll. It'll just roll for you.
And it'll have your modifiers. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait,
How much
do I
is
need to
it?
roll again?
No, I already did it for you. It was 3.
Oh.
What's your initiative? What is it? +1?
Initiative
At the top.
+2.
+2. So you got a
Plus
5. She rolled a 5 then because it's
Okay.
3 plus 2.
Oh, well then I need you two to roll again see who to determine order. You tied.
Okay. I shall roll again. Finish.
13 plus 2, 15.
I just rolled another 20. 21 again. With basic black.
Okay. All right.
Initiative.
That's Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher style.
We have now entered battle. One's dead.
Yeah, thanks to Brandon's character. What's Brandon's character's name?
Kaywin.
Kaywin. So
All right.
I'm going to pronounce it Kwin. Kaywin.
You would.
All right, so
I'm a moron.
now first battle, and Brandon's already killed the fucking guy.
First
All
kill
right,
of the game.
Start off. Don't bring that noise. Just bring that ruckus.
I'm bringing in Ruckus right away. And Ruckus is gonna run and jump and grab one of these things out of the air and just start. I mean, if it's obviously I got to roll, but he's gonna rip it out of the air and play with it like a chew toy.
All right.
What do I have to? What do I got to roll for him? A D10.
All right. So that sheet I sent you,
Yeah.
it gives you any of his bonuses to attack, and you would treat him like he was a normal character. So to attack, let's say, one of his attacks should be bite, right?
It's super effective.
Attacks. I don't see his attacks. It just says large dire wolf. It has a strike. It has all his attributes. Hold on. Yeah, it's bite. Melee weapon attack. +5 to hit. Reach 5 foot range. One target. Okay. So it's it says 2d6s +3. Is that what I gotta roll?
No, you got to roll a d20 to see if his bite hits.
Okay. All right. So should I just roll that from like the map page? Right? Let's roll that right now.
Yeah, roll a d20.
All right, rolling right now. 11.
11.
Yeah.
Always make sure to add in any bonuses to the attack. So he's got a +5 to bite. That's 16.
Yes, sir.
It hit.
Ooh.
Now roll the 2d6 for damage.
2d6 is damage. Okay.
Is that what the damage is?
It's 2d6s +3.
All right, roll to attack. Roll for damage.
I don't know. Rolling 2d6s right now. +5 +3 is what, 8?
Yeah.
8. All right. So Ruckus runs up, dives on the first imp he can see, just starts ripping into this thing. Fucks it up pretty good, but it's still alive.
All right. Maybe it tore its wings off and it's crawling instead of flying.
It is crawl.
Just painting a nice image in my head.
I'll say he ripped off all wings. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, bro. I like we're on the same page here. Man, I'm like, that's my boy. That's my boy. I'm so proud of him. I'm gonna give him the biggest belly rub ever.
Is that the end of Ruckus's turn?
You tell me, is it? Yeah, I saw, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he get one attack?
Yeah, he gets one attack.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
All right. So next up is the imp. Ruckus just fucked up.
Okay.
So the imp looks at Ruckus, and all of a sudden, it's looking all fucked up. You see a little smirk appear, and while it's standing there on the beach bleeding, it transforms itself into a dire wolf, and then lunges at and bites at Ruckus.
Fucking shapeshifter. These thrifty bastards. You were right, Bard.
What's Ruckus's AC?
Armor.
It probably wouldn't have turned into a direwolf if he didn't attack it, right? Maybe.
Probably not.
Where would AC be?
Yeah.
Armor class 14.
Armor class.
14.
What? 13?
14.
14.
Yes. Natural armor, it says.
That's OP as shit.
Not damn right. And he runs at a cool speed of 50 miles an hour, bro.
So the thing bites Ruckus right back, right on the side of its neck for 10 damage.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
That just really upset me. So now I'm coming at that. Okay.
That's the end of Imp 1's turn. Imp number 2, after watching its buddy just get its head blown clean off by Brandon, shoots right in. Shoots in, goes right at Brandon, and goes to sting him right in the face.
Oh no! How small are these things that they're gonna sting you in the face?
It's got like it's humanoid, but it's got like a kind of like a scorpion tail on the ass of it.
Oh, Jesus!
They're humanoid in appearance, and they got like the little horns. They look like demons, and they got those tails. They're pretty fucking evil looking. Brandon, what's your armor class?
11.
Ooh,
it says 15, Brandon.
10. So a 10 does not hit. So it stabs at your face with its like scorpion looking tail, but you're quick enough just to dodge out of the way, and that's the end of that imp's turn. Imp 4 comes flying in at Kevin.
Oh.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. He would be flying in at Buko because he's the closest one.
Yeah.
And he goes to do the same thing to Buko. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna go to sting Buko. Buko, what's your armor class?
18.
It does not hit. He goes and you're wearing like chain, like a metal armor, right?
No.
And you got a shield.
Yes, sir.
You see it flying right at you. It's coming at you with its tail pointed at your chest, and you see it coming from a mile away, and you're more than quick enough just to take your shield and fucking smack it away from you.
Shield doing damage.
It kind of flies a few feet away. These are all like eye level height as they fly in on you. And that's the end of that one's turn. Brandon, your turn.
I'm going to take aim at another one and fire another arrow at.
Which one?
Assume the one that's attacking you?
Yeah.
All right.
So another D20.
Yes, sir.
15.
15 hits.
Another one for damage.
Nice shot.
18.
Excellent shot.
Holy shit.
That pierced right through that motherfucker, didn't it?
Where'd you aim that one, Brandon?
Always aim for the head.
Always aim for the head?
That's Hawkeye.
It's so close that after it goes for the sting, and you move out of the way, in reaction, you draw back and you loose one, and you can watch as the arrow pierces its skull, shoots out the back of it, and the imp just falls limp to the ground, and just amazingly melts into a puddle of nothingness.
I just look at K1 and I say, "Nice shot, elf. Impressive with that bow you are."
2 off the board.
No, sell me. That's fine. I understand.
You'll see. It's a part of my character.
All right, so that one's dead. Is it? And that's probably the end of your turn, Brandon. You don't have any bonus actions, do you?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Nori, your turn.
Shush. Hold on, guys.
Shushing the goblins.
Yes, I am. So the two that are around that circle, I can see, or are still alive, I should say.
Hold on. The
black one.
The one should be right up on the dire wolf now.
Yeah,
which one's the closest one to me right now?
The one next to Buko. Buko.
Okay. I believe that's in range of my darts. So I'm gonna do that. To that one. So it would be a 23 total to hit.
That definitely hits.
It does. And the damage is 5 total.
Damage is 5 total.
All
right.
I don't think I can do that again on a bonus attack, right? Because it's ranged.
Is that part of?
I don't think so. Because I have unarmed strike as a bonus action, but that wouldn't be the same, right?
No, but you can, in theory, you can. That was your main action. You haven't moved. These things are flying pretty much like.
I thought we couldn't move because we're on like pedestals.
Take it off.
Excuse me. Fair.
Right?
That's fair. But I mean,
Okay.
it's on the pedestal. Like you can't leave the main pedestal.
Oh, so like we're on a pedestal on a pedestal.
Yes and no. Like you can't leave the main pedestal because you had to stand. You had to.
Can I run up to the one I just took out and punch it in the face?
Wait, what did you say?
Can I punch the one I just took out in the face?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't
As long
want
as
to
it's still on the pedestal, that's good.
I don't know what's happening.
The spots on the main pedestal were. I'm sorry, I should have explained. The spots on the main pedestal were to start.
So we can move around the big circle.
So I can't leave the big circle. Got it. So
Yeah, can't leave the big
I am
circle.
going as a bonus attack. I'm gonna go up to that guy. I will move later, but I am definitely within range. And I'm just gonna punch it in the face. And that is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
And it would be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. This thing, after you shoot it in the neck with a dart, and it just.
No, wait. My dart hits it in the forehead, and then I punch the dart through the rest of its head.
Oh my god.
Well, that doesn't.
Like.
You know what? Give me a strength check.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. What?
Yeah.
Total of
18.
All right. So they shoot the dart. It hits the imp in the forehead, and it kind of goes cross-eyed there, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. And in that moment of it being cross-eyed, not knowing what the hell's going on, you run up and you punch this dart right into this goddamn thing's brain, and it just drops to the ground, twitching. And it's fucking done. You punch inside his face for free.
Did she get brain all over her hands?
That's it, and I won't move anymore.
Do you start examining the brain?
Yeah.
All
right.
Say out loud, the fish woman worries me.
Bukosis, it's your turn.
Is anything in range of me to swing at? Yes,
I moved
this black
an
one.
imp up on you.
Oh, I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna swing at it.
All right, roll to attack, bud.
Is that just a regular 20?
Swing thy blade!
Nice. 4. Fantastic. I miss.
All right, you swing your blade, your trusty sword at the imp, but after watching all of its other friends pretty much get obliterated, it's kind of expecting all this violence, and it just moves out of the way of your attack.
Oh, I got nothing. I'm out of ideas.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Dangler of buttons, you're up.
My brain is
I don't think we're stealthed.
I don't think that matters with a sneak attack.
Oh.
If it's focused on you, it might.
True.
It won't see you're coming.
Yeah, we are in range.
Maybe you can
certainly try.
Use your cat-like reflexes to jump off and land back in the circle. Like meow, and then jump back into the circle. You know.
No, she can't leave the circle at all.
Listen, she's got
You have
cat-like
to roll
reflexes.
a 21st to see if you hit it.
She's got cat-like reflexes. Be mad quick about it, like.
No.
Jump back in.
Don't risk it.
Wow. Listen, I'm just trying
I have no idea.
I'm just trying to come up with a plan because I'm sitting in the circle right now, holding my hammer in my hands like a dipshit. I'm just like this. Come on, give me my turn. Let's go.
Jen? What did you ask?
He was saying you have to roll a d20 first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
have to
go
roll
up
the
against
hit.
the AC.
I have no idea what you both on the same time.
You roll 20. You roll a d20 to see if it hits, and then you roll the attack to get the damage.
The sneak damage.
Yeah. Angular button. It's an 8. You rolled an 8 on the D20.
Who did?
Jen.
Did you add in? Did you get any bonuses to attack?
Well, the D20 was an 8, and her sneak attack was a 5.
So
She was rolling against the guy's AC, Kenny.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's a 13 total, it hits.
No, I'm saying that's an 8. So the D20 is an 8, and then her sneak attack damage, like was the second attack or whatever, the second roll is a 5. So it's 2 separate rolls.
Oh, an 8 doesn't hit.
Okay, there you go. So she didn't.
So you
hit.
miss.
Okay.
So you go to sneak up on it, Jen, or Dangler, and it kind of you and Bukosis have both apparently gone after the most cautious imp in the history of imps. He's very Woody Allen-esque, and he's oh god,
Never Jewish imp.
and he snaps his head around just in time to see you pounce, and he just flies a little bit too high and out of your reach.
Jeez, this cat's coming up behind me.
Yeah, that brings us to Kevonian.
Oh. Is anyone close enough for me to go after with my daggers?
Where are you? Yeah, you've got
He's right next to him.
You've got an imp literally 4 feet to your right.
Yeah.
Ooh, me likey. All right, I'm just gonna. Imps are the most disgusting class of demons, and I fucking hate demons. And I run right at them, like, because I'm very confused about this whole situation. I don't even know how I got here. I'm just running along with what everybody else is doing at this point. So I'm daggers out. So it's a D20, right?
Yep.
Roll. Oh.
18. Nice roll, bud.
Fucking hate demons. Okay. Is my dagger.
You rolled an 18?
Fuck!
Yeah, he rolled an 18 to hit, and then his dagger attack was a 6.
It's a natural 1, just +5.
Yeah.
Oh, the 18 hits, so you do 6 damage to it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I just rolled a nat 1.
Wait, hold on. What was your D20?
18.
My D20 was 18.
Alright, so you hit.
Yeah.
The nat 1 doesn't mean shit for damage. It just means that you
Yeah.
do minimal damage.
Yeah, alright. Forgive me, it's been 7 years.
No, you're,
So
yeah,
then I
you're
rolled
good,
a
dude.
6, because I have my modifier on there.
Yeah. So you hit it for 6. You hit it for 6 damage, and what's it called? You give it a little. You jig it in the side, like like you're in the prison yard. And it turns around. Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn. And now it's that.
Yes.
It's that imp's turn.
Oh, God, it's funny.
It immediately turns back to you. I'll show you what for. And it goes to sting you. What's your AC, Kev?
13.
13? That hits.
Would there be any kind of advantage since we're all kind of together and flanking and whatnot, or no?
Not in here because you can't really flank them because they're flying.
Okay, fair.
Like I can't really give you the flank because it just gotta fly up.
Yeah.
All right, Kev, you're gonna take 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did that right. Down to 22.
So it turns around, and it like you prick, and it takes its scorpion tail and it stings you right in your side.
Is it mortal?
Now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck asses. Okay. So where's the saving throw section, or does that you just hit the Constitution?
Should be right below here. You could probably just hit the you could hit the con.
All right, I got a +3 to that at least. I got 14.
Yeah.
14? Alright, you pass. But, so you only take half the poison damage from its stinger. You take another 2 points of poison damage.
Nothing.
Yeah, you're not actually poisoned, it's just the initial initial damage.
It's okay, Kevonian. Wounds can heal.
You just got like a big bee sting now, like a big bump.
Yeah.
Don't itch it.
Yeah, it's gonna be itchy as shit.
It just makes it worse. I'm gonna kill that fucking imp. Somebody get to it before I do.
That brings us to Fatu.
Okay. I literally walk right up to that imp that stung Kevin. Is it low enough for me to grab it?
Yeah, it's probably 5 feet in the air. It's at eye level for me.
Alright, so I literally beeline it and I grab it by its wings and its head and I just go to I'm gonna.
How tall is Fatu the Bone Crusher?
I'd say about 5'7". He's half human. Half human. His dad was a barbarian. His dad was a barbarian. Listen to the story. He's got human blood.
Barbarians are tall.
He's the tallest dwarf in his village. They think he's a giant. That's right.
I think we're getting a little too meta here. All right, you're a 5'7" half dwarf.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. Are you trying to grapple it, or are you just trying to do like?
Well, I'm assuming that its back is to me because it's attacking Kevonian. So I come walking right up to it while its back is it's to me, and I'm gonna just grab it by its wings and its head and like the scruff of its neck, and just basically try to rip it in half.
Make a beeline. There you go.
Thank you for making that beeline for me.
First off, what I need you to do, I need you to give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Because I'm going to treat this like you're trying to grapple it.
Do I just click the 5 and it'll roll the strength thing for me?
I think if you just click the strength skill itself.
I rolled a 7. Oh, that's weak sauce.
And it rolled a natural 20. Oh. It immediately, as you grab onto its wings, it just
brings him out to the ocean.
You can tell this neurotic imp is starting to get real pissed.
It's really getting a real pain in the ass. It's a real pain.
Flexing its wings like, fuck off me, son.
Yeah. Maybe it was slippery like slime.
Yeah.
Oh, I overestimated how disgusting these things are.
Because you tried to grapple it, that's your action. Do you have a bonus action?
I do. Hold on, let me look. Bonus action, frenzy attack. While in frenzy, you can make. I assume I'm in frenzy.
No, you have to rage.
I have to rage out. Do I have to rage out before, or can I rage out now? I have to rage out before.
No, you have to rage out before.
All right, so I'm just slimy as shit. I feel like Pete Venkman in Ghostbusters right now.
Because I think rage is a bonus action, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. It just says frenzy attack, but I also have rage as a bonus action. Enter rage for up to 1 minute, 10 rounds.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
I take you because it says you have to be in a frenzy, which I attribute that to being rage and rage.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can enter rage as a bonus action.
Okay.
Like that, him flexing on you mad hard could put you in a rage. You'll be in rage for the next turn.
Okay. He just kind of like emasculated me in front of my lady. I think that would rage me out a bit.
All right. So you're raging.
Okay. Yes.
Against the impish machine. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The imp yells, "You got a tiny dick!"
All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Enafine, it's your turn.
Okay, so is Kevonian still stung? Can I help him? Can I heal him?
If you can heal him if you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But he's not poisoned. Like it's not gonna continue doing damage. Like that sting isn't gonna continue doing damage to him. It was just.
So it's not really necessary to do.
Yeah, and I'm at 20 hit points, so I'm okay if you don't want to burn the slot.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go in front of Archimedes just to protect him from the imps, and I will. Let's see. I think I have a bow as well. I wanted to shoot. Oh, I just have a dagger, it says, right?
Can you throw that bitch?
Throw it! Throw the thing!
No, I can't throw the dagger. Oh, wait. Is that imp still in front of Fatu?
Yes.
Because it looks close.
Yeah, he's in front of Fatu, in between him and Kevonian.
Yeah.
Okay, so I try to stab it.
Stab it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, roll your d20.
I'm all sticky.
Nat 20, I bet.
I'm like this. I'm standing like this. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Okay, it's 5, so I add.
Where do I put my feet?
Initiative, right? So that would be 7.
Yep. So it's 7 damage?
No, shoot.
Alright, how do you kill this?
I stab it in the neck.
Stab it in the neck.
Yeah.
Alright, as you stab it in the neck, you hear last words of "Oh God, oh Jesus."
Can I roll passion? Watching her stab that thing turned me on.
Keep it in your pants, Fatu.
I don't know, something about violence. Stabbing an imp.
All right. That's the end of that round. As the round ends, all of a sudden you feel the ground shake beneath your feet.
Oh,
and looking out into the ocean, you see that the giant creature has come a little bit closer.
I've come.
Now we're back to the top.
Oh, there's that big bitch.
You also have another 5 flying in.
Oh no.
I'm going to keep them in the same initiative, so we're good.
Okay.
Now it's back to Ruckus.
Alright, so Ruckus is gonna just keep fucking with the one that's already a direwolf.
Alright, buddy, roll to attack.
Alright, so I gotta roll D20.
Yes, sir.
An 8. God damn it.
What's his bonus? Plus 5 to bite, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that hit. Roll damage.
I gotta roll 2 D6s, right? Plus 3.
Yes, sir.
Alright, hold on. 5 plus 3 is 8 again.
8. All right. How does Ruckus kill the imp, the dire wolf imp?
Alright, so Ruckus is pissed because that thing bit him on the neck, you know. So its eyes fill with blood rage, right? And he jumps at him, and it tackles him, and they roll a little bit, and then he pins him down, and he just rips his throat out. There's blood all over his fucking face.
Beautiful. All right. Now you can move Ruckus. You can tell. I can move him. You can tell me wherever you want him.
Okay. I whistle to him, and he comes into the circle by us now. So now he's with us.
Put him in front of the mage so we don't have to guard him.
Yeah, I make him go guard the old man. Guard the decrepit old man, Ruckus. And then he just goes over to stays guard under Archimedes.
Make this fucking square go away.
Who made the square?
I did, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it go away.
No wonder it's moving around.
I got you.
I'm like, what happened there? The pedestal extends.
That brings us to this imp over here. This imp's gonna fly up. He's gonna fly up to you, Dangler.
Oh no!
And it's going to go to sting you. Oh, wrong dice. What is your armor class? 16. Oh, just misses. So it goes to sting you, but your cat-like reflexes, you spring back out of the way.
Wow.
Elusive, like a house cat.
This imp, the second imp, comes right up to you, Kevin. Goes to do the same thing. Another sting. What's your armor class again? Like 15?
I think it was 13. 13.
All right, that does not hit. Same thing. It goes to sting you, and you're all.
I do like a little thing.
Yeah.
And I say,
you do some of that Olay bullshit.
Olay bullshit.
I go, hey, fuck you.
All right. Now, that's the end of that one's turn. This one comes up to Fatu, and this one goes to sting you. The same. What's your AC, Fatu?
15.
Ooh, that hits.
Wow. I'm all sticky and warm still.
You didn't notice.
All right, Fatu, you take 6 damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, it's under like strength and dexterity. All your saving throws.
That first.
Yeah, at first file it says strength.
Alright, so it's a +6 on Constitution.
Yep, just roll it up. You got this. Easy.
13.
Is that with the +6?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you make the save. You take it, but you still take another 3 poison damage. So you take 9 total damage.
Oof.
He's got
Baruto.
All right, Kaywin. Back to you, fucking Legolas.
Let's go.
I'm gonna attack the blue one that's outside of the circle.
I cheer him on.
The blue one? Which one?
The blue imp that's outside of the circle in between. Yeah, that one right there.
The one. Okay.
Yeah, the
The
one
one,
highlighted.
the one that was highlighted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice.
11. Well, 18. 11 plus 7 is 18.
Hits.
What's up? And then another one for damage.
Yes, sir. I have a feeling you're about to kill this fucking thing. Wait, hold on. What are you rolling for damage?
It said the 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
So that's 10. 5 and 5 is 10.
All right. You blow this one's fucking brains out.
This guy is the player of the game today.
You don't miss.
No.
messing around.
Got a hot hand in a dice game.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna take a leak. I'll be right back.
Nori, we're on you.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go over. I have my quarterstaff out. I'm gonna go over to the one by Bone Crusher there. Right, it's still chilling. Stung him. So I am gonna do a double-handed attack. So it's the higher damage.
Okay.
Once I get to it. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me?
Ooh.
Oh, it was a nat 1 plus 5, 6 to hit.
Oh man, nat 1.
D-Rag.
And what? Wait, what did you go to hit it with?
The quarterstaff.
So you're going full Donatello. All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you spring into action and you bring down your quarterstaff, and it just you completely off kilter. Like you kind of slip when you spring into the end of your attack, and you whiff on the imp, and you slam your quarterstaff into the pedestal. This just ancient rock pedestal so hard, the vibration surging through your hands. It's an immense pain because that's how hard you were trying to kill this goddamn thing, and you're gonna take 1 damage.
Okay, fine. Well, either way, I have a bonus attack for unarmed strike. I'm
Go
gonna
for
do
it.
that because now I'm pissed. There it is. 25. Fuck that guy.
Was that a nat 20?
Yes, it was.
All right, roll the hit or roll for damage.
8. Nice.
8.
So 16.
No.
No, it's 2 plus 3
Two,
plus
it was
3.
2d4 plus 3. The 2 I did 2 rolls because of the nat 20. Right? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What were your
No,
what were your
it's 8
D4
total. Not. It is not. I got 8 total damage with the.
Hold on. What were your D4 totals?
2 and 3
So 5.
plus 3 is 8.
All right.
Oh
hold
yeah,
on.
it would double, wouldn't it?
Yeah, crit double.
Yes, that's 16, son.
Oh, all right, 16.
Hell
I
yeah.
would like to.
All right.
Kick it
Where
in
do
the
you
face.
where do you punch? How do you want to kill that imp?
I'm gonna kick it in the fucking face. Because my quarterstaff is down, so I look over and I just fucking rail it like
Super
Alright.
kick, Shawn Michaels
Argyle
style.
off the thing.
So when you bring down the quarterstaff and you and like the pain you're feeling, you look up, you see the imp, and it gives us this laugh at you, and then you jump and you karate kick, you roundhouse this goddamn imp so hard it snaps its neck completely around 180, and you kill it.
Land creatures are weak.
It's not me you're mad
I'm
at,
just
it's a shitty roll.
All sticky worms.
Devonian just does kind of like what
That all hurts.
Go, you're up.
Oh.
Who's next?
Me. I'm
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't have much in the ways of spells or anything right now, so I'm just gonna have to try and.
I flew the one other imp into the circle, like he's moving in on you guys as you
I
progress.
was gonna move towards Cavonian and try and hit that one.
Go for it. Hey man, this is your world. I'm just the voice of God.
Go, Paladin. Would that make you Metatron, right? Is that his name?
Yes,
Metatron was the voice of God.
I am Alan Rickman. Hello, the Alan Rickman.
All right, let's see if I can actually swing at this thing and hit it.
Auto.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. God damn.
13.
It's
Nice. Let's see. Swinging with my sword. It's 1d6. 1d6? 1d6. Plus 4. 4. Which thing? Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Alright. 10. No. Sorry, not 10. 8.
8.
Yeah.
Math.
So
it's piercing too, so I don't know if
it's
that matters.
piercing.
Yeah.
So as you stab this thing, you come up from behind it, you stab it through its shoulder, and upon pulling your sword back out, the rough action of it rips off its entire left arm and wing.
Oh, nice.
It's fucked
Won't
up.
be flying very far. Go very far now.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Dangler of Buttons, you're up.
I'd like to attack that imp that is behind me right
Go for it.
Wait, I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your cat lady picture.
now. 8.
Did you add any bonuses?
What bonuses would she add? That's I don't
Well, like, all right. So, like, when everybody, hold on. Let me look at what was your actual D20 roll?
An 8.
8.
An 8. So normally everybody gets like bonuses to attack when they roll. So like,
What does it say on the
are you
card?
hold on. Are you attacking with your dagger?
Yes. The one that's
Oh,
right next to
Yeah. See where? If you're looking at your character sheet, it says dagger.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why I
20.
have to do the D20 first. I have like other things next to it.
Just if you click that +7 or plus number next to your thing, it'll roll for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you keep telling me to click the D20.
But
She's got that.
rolling a
She
D20 plus
she rolled a 9, Ken.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't get the modifiers.
No. I rolled that. So
Okay.
if you rolled an 8. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. You rolled a normal D20. You add that 7. That +7.
Okay,
to
yeah.
your attack, you rolled. It's a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
So 15 hit.
Okay. I had a 6 over there. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So 15 hits. Roll for damage.
Yeah, just click that.
There you go. 6.
Oh, I see what happened. I've been rolling wrong the whole time too.
Attack correct.
No, I get a bonus.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing, because like you can just where it says your damage, you can just click the damage and it'll roll damage for you.
We're realizing that now.
Yeah, I just realized.
That's the beautiful thing with Beyond. Like it does everything for you.
Yeah.
So hold on, where by my dagger, right? It says range, and then it says hit, DC, and then damage. So if I should click where it says hit DC when we're going up against their AC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you hit the damage one.
Yes.
Yeah. If I tell you it
Okay.
hit, yeah, you hit.
I did it. I've been doing it wrong too, but okay, now I get it.
I just figured it out too. Now we're on the same page. That's what we call teamwork.
All right, how much damage did you do, Jen?
6.
6.
Yeah.
All right. So you stab it with a dagger. It starts. It's bleeding pretty profusely from the wound.
It doesn't sound so fucking smart now, does it?
Back to you, Kavonian.
Can I hit with the other one?
Okay.
She has 2
Oh,
daggers.
actually, yeah, hold on. Is that do you have a bonus action or? Actually, yes. 'Cause you have 2-weapon fighting. You can attack again with your other dagger.
Yeah, I have that.
Nice.
I do this one first.
We're all learning.
Yep.
I didn't know if you have 2-weapon fighting
Nice. Whoa.
or unarmed strike as a bonus action, you can use that.
Awesome. Good to know.
Her second one hit for 16, bro.
All right, so roll damage.
7. Nice.
All right, your second attack with the daggers, you keep fucking jigging the thing out, and the second one you pierce some vital organs. The thing falls out of the sky. Yeah. Dead puddle.
I don't like that sound.
Dude, we gotta have you record some sounds and then put you on a soundboard and you just hit those things.
You get rid of this fucker. All right. Back to now. It's to you again, Savonian.
Okie dokie. This little guy that's right next to me, is that the guy that I was going at before?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You
So I look
already
at
pretty
him.
fucked up from bucosis.
Yep. I'm gonna finish you off, you annoying. It's time to put you out of your misery because being a demon sucks. And I'm gonna go after him with my dagger. All right. Let's do this right this time. So I did my roll.
11.
Boom. That's right.
I got 11.
11.
Does that beat his AC?
Is that
Yeah.
is that with your bonus?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. I have a bonus action, so can I just try to swing at him again with my sword?
Oh,
With
you
my
have
long sword?
you have 2-weapon fighting. You're
Yes, I do.
all right. Hold on. How many swords do you have?
I have a dagger and a long sword. I tried that with the dagger and I missed.
And now you want to attack it with the you can attack with the long sword.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. When you look at the long sword, what's the damage roll on the long sword?
The damage roll on the long sword is 1d8, and then I get -1.
Eddie, I got 2-weapon fighting too, bro.
I was gonna say, if it was a 2-handed weapon, like you needed 2 hands, you wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, roll the attack with the long sword.
Well, you mean roll to see if I get through the armor class, right?
Yeah, roll the hit.
Okay. I got 16.
Hit.
All right, now here's the damage. 8 minus 1, 7. I
7?
didn't come up on the thing. There you go.
How do you kill it?
Is it like eye level hovering?
Yeah.
All right. I go, this is for my mother. And I just do like a finesse little twirl thing. And I come around and I cut stick level.
Tip
Okay,
level,
wait.
you chop it in half at the tip.
At dick level.
Oh, you chop. Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
All right.
There, I have a
immediately
thing.
grabs at what
We'll get
used
into
to
that
be
in
its
the future.
crotch. Immediately grabs at what used to be its crotch, and it falls. It's dead.
Kevonia, did you just tough talk a dead guy?
Yeah. I bend over and I pick up the part of its dick that fell on the ground and I throw it into my satchel.
Weird.
All right, hold on. I gotta add that as a note so I know that you've got one imp dick in your satchel. Okay. That kills off the imps. As you chop off the imp's dick and you watch it fall to the earth, you hear the loudest booming bellow come from the massive creature out in the ocean. And upon hearing it, you all turn back to look at the ocean. You see that it's come slightly closer, and you see now larger flying creatures coming at you.
Jeez.
But as they come at you, they fly high up and spread out. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. Because as they fan out, you see another warship flying right at you.
Is that a D20?
Yep, roll a dex. I would declare it.
Ooh.
I got a 18.
Oh, it is not my day today. It is just not my day.
Tony, it could have been a 1.
17.
I got 17 as well.
I got 18.
All right, who rolled lower than? All right, has everybody rolled?
Yeah.
Who rolled lower than a 12?
Me.
Oh.
All right. What'd you roll, Tony?
I rolled a fucking 2.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1 plus 1, so it was only a 2.
Wait, you rolled a 1? All right. Hold on, I got to roll for Archimedes.
You were way too happy about that.
Tony, did you roll? Did you roll for Ruckus?
I did not. Should I do that now?
Would you like that natural 1 to be Ruckus's?
That's a big ass.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I got it. I assume that I'm assuming that I'm sacrificing my dog for myself.
I think it makes for a good story.
You can consider it set, but you have to roll another 20 for either you or your dog.
All right, so yeah, I'll just give it.
Roll another 20, and then you tell me what you want.
All right, so just another dexterity roll, in other words.
Yes.
What's your
5.
What's the dog's mark? Is the dog gonna mouth?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me see something. I don't know if I want to make sure you're doing this. You're doing it right. Hold on.
Yeah, those are really low.
Oh, the dog's dexterity is 2.
Tony has no dexterity. Don't worry.
Plus 2, so 15 plus 2. That's what it says for him.
See, I just rolled a dex saving throw for you and rolled a natural 20.
Buddy, I'm rolling the same thing as you. I'm rolling a 5. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh man!
All right,
you rolled a 5.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you want the natural 1 to go to?
Yeah, give it to the dog. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just give it to me. Just.
You're taking it?
Yeah, just wipe me out.
All right. I want you to hear this, Tony.
Yeah.
Hear all that dice? Jesus Christ.
It's been real playing with you guys.
So, as you see this giant galleon flying at your face. All right. Everybody, for the most part, everybody ducks out of the way. You get down. You get fucking low to the earth.
Except for me, though.
Except Ruckus and Fatu the Bone Crusher. Ruckus, upon not really understanding, what the hell's happening because it's a wolf, gets smacked in the head by a rudder and goes flying back 35 feet off the pedestal. Boom. And is knocked prone. Ruckus takes 24 damage.
Oh, Jesus!
Well, he's dead.
He's not dead.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's just knocked out, right?
He's 37 hit points. Yeah, all right. So he's pretty much half dead. He's not all the way dead. He's just half dead.
I'm not gonna be a complete savage today because I'm not gonna be that guy. It's a bad roll. The natural one though. You take the full brunt of a fucking warship. Like, you look up at the last second and you're just
King Laronitis.
and it hits you, and as it hits you, you tumble backwards. You start flying away, but suddenly you are saved by an unknown force. As you look down, as you look at you see Sky. You look down, and you see Archimedes. He's just from sheer magical knowledge and just kind of showing off how powerful he is, while still floating in the air, while still holding his tome in one hand. You see shards of this boat just disintegrating all around you. You got hit, and as you were flying back, he destroyed the ship around you and caught you to keep you on the pedestal. And he puts you back down. You're still gonna take 12 damage because I'm gonna be honest with you. I rolled like 40 for like the max you would have taken would have been 40 damage. But I'm gonna save your life right there. that would effectively fuck the entire campaign.
Well, I'm half dead too now, so I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
And
That's what I get for being stupid.
Put you down on the pedestal, and while looking at him, you hear that voice once again in your head, and it tells you, "To your feet, soldier. You have work to do."
All right, so can I give you a little bit of a picture now? Since you
go ahead,
wipe the floor with me. All right. I take the hammer, I put it down like this. I pick myself up, all fucking bruised, bloody. I just spit up a giant wad of fucking spit and blood and snot, and I just go on with it. But I'm like mangled, just bruised and bloodied, and you guys just think I don't have much left in me.
Don't tell me what I think.
I'm just telling you what you think. You look over at me like, oh, this guy's fucked. What am I doing? I'm going to play this guy's song at his funeral. That's what you're thinking right now.
As they all move out of the way and we take the beating.
All right.
That dwarf got hit by a fucking ship.
Yeah.
And he's still alive.
The ship is just exploded and turning into just ashes. Like, parts are flying away. It's ashes. All right, Tony. Ironically, it is now your turn.
Oh my.
Well, considering I just got the shit kicked out of me, am I still in a rage?
Yes, No, you're definitely in a rage.
Okay, yeah, all right. So now I'm real pissed. Suit up. Are any of these guys close enough for me to attack without getting? I see what you're doing now.
Yeah, after.
Okay.
You all noticed that after the ship flew by, everybody popped back up. I'm letting Tony. The only one that's actually knocked prone is Ruckus on the outside because he got obliterated.
Yeah.
Tony, like the magic kind of helped, like allowed you not to be knocked prone. You're back to your feet, but in the distraction, in the chaos, you notice that these larger imps, these much larger imps, have all flown up closer, and they're down at the same kind of eye length or height, and they're much larger, and they all have tridents.
Fucking trident. All right.
Catalina wine.
Well,
Fucking Catalina one.
yeah. I'm gonna use my Warhammer here. And I'm gonna attack the one closest to me. Obviously, I'm gonna run at it in a fucking like an absolute blood rage frenzy at him, and I'm gonna leap up into the sky. I like to think that I have a nice vertical leap. Obviously, I'm not the tallest fucking guy in the group here, but I come up pretty high, and I'm gonna come down, try and bash it right over the skull.
Can't leave the
Actually,
post.
hold on.
Well, it's right here on the circle edge.
Actually, I forgot that you were raging. So because the damage you would have taken is bludgeoning, and because you're raging, you don't take the 12, you only take 6.
Son of a bitch bastard motherfucker. Look at you. Those changes. Thank you very much. I'm back. Alright, so some of my wounds have just suddenly healed. I'm gonna leave those. I'm gonna make sure those are my legs so I can get this attack in. So I jump up. He's right at the edge of the circle, so I don't leave the circle. We're like literally meeting each other. Like what was his name? Brian Bosworth and Bo Jackson. Right?
I dig it.
You get it? You get where I'm going with this, right? And I come up like this, and we're coming right at it. Just picture it. Picture the movie scene, right? The two forces coming at each other, and I'm coming down like this with the hammer, right onto its skull. And I'm gonna, if I connect, comes down out of the sky, obviously hits the ground, right? All right.
Yep.
So let me roll that. Please do not fuck me here. Ooh, yes! 22.
Nice. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
No. 15 plus 7, 22.
All right, roll damage.
All right.
How did that not come?
13.
13, and did you add the 2 for being enraged?
No, so that's 15.
All right. So as you come down with the Warhammer that's bludgeoning damage, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You bring this thing down on its head, and you hear an audible just crunch, and the thing drops down to one knee, and you see it immediately coughs up a wad of blood, and it's down on one knee, but it's not dead.
I have a bonus attack.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm swinging around for the fucking fences, bro.
Hold on, Hold on 1 second.
What?
Did you swing the Warhammer one-handed or 2?
Well, it's one-handed hammer. It's not very big, but I can two-hand if I need to.
Your Warhammers are versatile, so you can attack it with one hand and it's 1d8, or you can attack it with 2 hands and
it's 1d10. Okay, so I just went with the 1d8, so I went with one hand. So I maybe came up like this.
You've got your long sword in the other hand. Is that how I'm taking this?
No, but I like where your head is at. So I hit this thing down, and then I turn around, I unsheath my fucking beautiful sword, and I spin around. I'm gonna cut its head off and send it into the sea where it belongs.
Normally unsheathing a weapon, even a second weapon while in combat, it's like a bonus action of itself. But I'm gonna let you do it because it sounds pretty fucking cool.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So he has a bonus action.
All right, so I got to roll for AC, right?
Yeah, roll the hit.
Ooh, that's a natural 20, brother. 27.
Nice.
Okay. Now roll for damage.
Damage. I'm gonna go two hands because that's a two-handed
No,
strike.
you can't.
Oh no, one handed. You're right.
Yeah, because two-handed weapon means that you have one weapon in each hand.
All right, so it's a 9.
9?
Yeah, it's a 1 plus. It was 2 dice. 1, 3 plus 5, so 9.
All right. So, and how do you want to kill this creature?
I spin around, like I hit it out of the sky, and it, like you said, it got up and spit blood at me. And I'm still fucking in a frenzy. I'm freaking out. And I just unsheath my sword, turn around, and I cut the fucking head right off, and it just rolls down the beach into the water.
Oh.
That's how hard I hit it.
All right, that fucker's dead. All right, and that is the end of your turn.
Fuck.
Unifine, you're up.
Okay.
See how you follow my lead, babe. Follow it. You see that? Pure testosterone. Let's go.
Wait, shouldn't I heal him then? Or is he good?
I'm good. I'm at 28. I'm at 28 health points.
And then the dog is outside the circle, right? So I can't.
Yeah.
His name is Ruckus.
Ruckus, forgot. Okay, let's see. Well, all of them are like outside the circle, right? And all I have is a dagger, it says. Or.
Yeah, could you fix them where there should be? Because right now nobody's in range of them.
Yeah.
Like, on the map.
Yeah, Metatron. Move them into the circle, yo. You afraid. You're afraid. That's what it is. He's afraid of moving in the circle.
Yeah, the one on the top is 15 feet, or just between 15 and 20 feet away from me. Ooh, triangles.
What is that?
I didn't do it this time. It's not me.
Okay.
I'm not touching the map at all.
Okay, wait.
That's the AOE, the area of attack thing, like trying to see how far they are if they touch. That's what that is.
Ooh, triangles.
Ooh, triangles.
He goes, ooh, triangles.
Okay, so is the one by Nori in range of me? Or I could run to it?
In range of who's that? Where are you?
Nori? Right next to Nori.
Your
Oh,
wife.
I'm next to Fatu.
What's your walking speed?
Walking speed is 30 feet.
Oh yeah.
We can't leave the circle though. Wait, I'm confused as to where these things are.
There's all right.
They're in the circle.
One here.
They're in the circle now, right there.
Looking at the map, they're not in the circle. They're
They
out
should be.
20 feet outside the circle.
He moved them into it, so I guess it's an update.
You might have to
There
reset
they
your
go.
feed. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
are
I
they
would-
all in the circle or just the one?
They're all in the circle.
There's still an imp left near Fatu.
You see, now they're all in the circle.
Wait, the little thing?
Yeah, that little dude.
Oh, so I'll take out that guy. If it's
Take out that little bitch.
Which one are
Yeah.
you going to be in?
There's a little imp on the map. Is that supposed to be there, Kenny?
Oh shit, no.
All right.
Come on, DM. Come on.
Stop sneaking imps on.
Okay, so I'll move in between the big imp and the Archimedes guy, the one by Nori, and I
Got it.
try
Nori.
stab it.
You gonna try to stab it? Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
Stabby.
that's 18 plus. Wait, hold on.
Oh, that hit.
18 plus what? What do I put? Oh, proficiency, right? So it would be 20.
Yep, that definitely hits. All right, roll for damage.
That's also 20?
Go to your
your
character
damage,
sheet. You do it from your character
Oh.
sheet. Go to your character sheet, then go to actions, and then you'll see the little button to click next to dagger. See a little damage.
Oh.
Dagger's what, a 1d6 or 1d4?
Just click that and it'll roll for you.
Oh, yeah. 1d4 plus 3, it said.
Just click it. Click that and it'll roll for you.
Oh, okay.
There's that. There you go.
2.
Plus 3. 5.
So, yeah.
So you did 5 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
I also have 2 weapon fighting.
do you have
So
two
what-
weapons equipped? Like, are you coming out somebody with one dagger in each hand, or
Oh no, I only have like a spell book for my equipment. No, so yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
okay?
Good job, baby. Still did damage.
You can use
This-
a unarmed strike though for it? Use a weapon.
This guy up here, he's gonna stab at Brandon, or
Oh, no.
sorry, Caitlin with his trident.
Bro, you better use that bow that you're so good with.
Holding in one hand.
Shooting them
Hey,
arrows.
really quick. Cantrips. It says at will. Can I use that like anytime, or does it have to be
Yeah.
during my turn?
No, anytime.
And this guy's going after Brandon, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I would like to use vicious mockery.
All right. What does it do?
So you unleash. You unleash. You unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you see within range. That range is 60 feet. If the target can hear you, though it doesn't have to understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage, and it's going to have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. So you do that. And it's got to make what's it got to beat for that wisdom saving throw?
It's got to be 15.
It does not. And so what did it take damage was?
1d4, so I'm going to roll that now.
Good.
1. That's something.
He won.
Minus one. Got it.
I want to hear the insult right now.
Disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, on his next attack he has disadvantage. And does that mean I have to use a spell slot? Or
No,
is that
No, cantrips don't use spell slots.
Nice. Alright, so I say, you gangrene ugly demon motherfucker! Fuck you! Leave him alone! I don't know, I couldn't come up with anything really good on the spot.
All that.
All of that! Fuck you, you gangy stupid
All
dragon!
that and more.
Somewhere deep down, you can tell in his previous life, this flying demon used to be a really nerdy guy. So word still somehow hurt him.
Nerd!
You do one point of emotional damage, and it was actually probably pretty good that you did that, because the initial attack I rolled on Brandon was definitely gonna hit. It was a 20, and actually it was a 22 because it was a natural 20, and the second roll is a 3.
So now he's gonna miss.
Right on.
Yep. So he misses.
Can I be that guy?
What?
A cantrip during combat is actually an action. You just don't use a spell slot.
So
I'm just letting you guys that's not.
Oh, I couldn't have used that.
You at this moment, no. You should have waited for your turn. But say we're just role playing, you can use that cantrip whenever you want. But during combat, it's an action. It's considered an action. And since it's a spell, you just don't use a spell slot for it.
Okay.
Do we want to just retcon that then?
Huh?
Do we want to just retcon that?
No. I'm just
Going forward,
yeah.
because I thought when it said something that said at will, I thought it could be used kind of
Right.
during any
only because
round.
I'm a spellcaster in the other one that
Yeah.
we play. When it comes to cantrips, you just don't use spell slots as part of combat. That's what makes them at will.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I'm fine with
so
retconning that if you want.
I'll let it happen just for the sake of the
Everybody
moment.
made it through.
But going forward, spells like that, yeah, you got to use them unless they're considered a reaction.
Well, I have one that lets people re-roll. So would that need to be used during my turn, and they need to save it for their turn to be able
With
to
the normal
re-roll?
spell, that doesn't count as a reaction.
It's
for
an
you.
at will. It's
All right, hold on then. If it has to be a reaction for that to happen, I do have a reaction called cutting.
concentration.
What?
No, go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, I do have a reaction. I have opportunity attack, but he would have to go by me for that, right?
Yeah.
But then I have cutting words. As a reaction, when a creature that's not immune to being charmed you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, I can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the die, and subtract that number from the creature's roll. And I can do that after the roll, but before knowing the result.
Yes. So you would have been. So he would have had to roll, and then you could have said, "I have a reaction to that." Yes.
Okay.
Then you can double up on that.
We'll do that. We'll
All right. So I have to do Bardic Inspiration. So.
And it eats up one of your points.
Yeah, that I see.
Okay, that's what, as opposed to a cantrip that you can use whenever you want.
Yeah. So what die am I supposed to roll? Is it the 1d6 for Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, roll 1d6.
Okay, so 1d6.
And sing us a song.
You grumbly cock, you look like shit. Get out of my friend's face, too. And there's the 2.
I just gave you a little bit of a
roll the 2.
Friends.
All right, Brett. That eliminates the natural 20. It's no longer a crit. So, Brandon, what's your armor class?
16.
All right, so it hits. All right. For
as good as I could, Brandon.
I appreciate the effort.
You take 4 damage.
1. Oh,
4 piercing damage.
Oh, that to save you from 4 damage?
The thought that counts.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been.
Can I go? Because I got to take a wild.
Higher.
Sorry to interrupt you. I got a turtle head. I got a turtle head poking out.
All right, all right, and now it's going to make a second attack on you. That one misses.
Good.
Nice.
And that's the end of that one's turn. And now we're back to the top, back to Uncle Ruckus.
All right, I'm gonna take a dump.
Uncle Ruckus is hurt though.
He's prone.
Yeah, Ruckus
He
is
has
like out.
half
Yeah.
his movement speed to get back up.
Alright, so I guess you
Bring
do
him
that.
back into the circle so I can fix him.
Alright, so
You're an animal abuser.
how do you do that?
You just say you're doing that.
Okay, I'm moving him back to the circle. He gets up real slow, you know, because he's like, you know, and he's whimpering, obviously, and he just starts limping slowly back over here to the circle, and he gets right behind Indifine because he knows that she can heal him.
Okay. If you want, he can still make an attack on that imp, on that creature by Brandon.
Does he? But he's beat up pretty good, no?
Doesn't mean he can't do an attack. He's a warrior dog, right?
Yeah, so, you know what, he comes in, he nudges Indifine, but I turn around to him and I say the same thing that the voice told me. On your feet, soldier. And the dog gets up and shakes it off and then lunges at the imp by Brandon.
All right, man, roll the hit.
Okay, so I gotta roll a d20 for that, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a 7. This is +5, though.
Hit.
Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna roll for damage. I roll another, what is it, 2 d6s, right?
Yes, sir.
+3, okay. 4, 2, 6 plus 3 is 9.
Wait, what?
I rolled a 6 plus the 3, plus 3, so it's 9.
9.
Yeah.
Got it. 9. Okay. And then he's still right there.
Yeah.
This. All right. That's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
This creature.
Ooh, he clicked.
Yep. That's going to attack you, Nori.
Oh no!
It's going to bite you.
Nori.
Nori, what's your armor class?
16.
That hit. You'll take 6 damage.
Okay.
Then
What did it
attacks
hit
you-
me with? Like
Huh?
it didn't hit me with its tail.
It bit you.
Nope. It bit you.
Okay.
After so it bites at you, and it bites you in the shoulder. You take 6 damage, and then it rears back, like it sets itself back up, and then it stabs at you with its fork. Ooh, that one misses.
Would any of this be considered missile stuff? Like his tail, like?
No. They're
Okay. All right.
hold on. No, but there's something maybe, but that is the end of his turn. And now
What was the damage total I took?
you took 6 damage.
Total. That's it.
Total. That's it.
Oh.
This one is going to try to get around you, Dangler.
Yeah.
And it's going to it's going for Archimedes.
Oh, Dangler. You must use your buttons.
I'd like to attack it for it.
An opportunity attack? Go for it.
Hit it with my short sword, right?
Yeah, you can attack with any equipped weapon you have.
She rolled a 21. 14 plus 7.
That hits.
Damn.
Okay. -7.
I also have my dagger.
Yeah, she's like the
Oh,
secret.
the attack of opportunity is only 1 attack.
For 1, okay.
Yeah. So
Does she slow it down at least?
Yes, but it still has enough movement speed to get to Archimedes, and it's going to make an attack.
Can I use my special, or I can't?
No, you can only because it's kind of like it's a reaction. It's leaving your space, so it's an attack of opportunity.
Pass me over.
Yeah.
Meaning it wasn't her turn. It was just
Yeah, it's in my
it's not your
vicinity,
turn to
so
really
I
do
just-
anything, but you can make that shot. It's gonna fork Archimedes. So that hits. That hits for 6 damage to Archimedes.
God damn it,
So he
Archimedes.
stabs Archimedes forward directly in his chest.
Oh.
Archimedes, the attack snaps him back to reality.
Sons of bitches.
There goes gravity.
He immediately looks at this winged creature. You see him. He just very quietly whisper, and all of a sudden, just a massive ball of flame envelops this flying creature for 22 damage.
Nice.
And he immediately just is burned to ash in front of you.
I look around at the group and say, how come he hasn't been doing that this whole time?
And you hear in your head the same voice from the Raven. That's supposed to be your job.
Fuck you, voice.
Can I rush
Brandon.
to go save Archimedes?
Yeah.
Did that disrupt him though? Like he's off his.
No, he's hurt. He's taken he's taken damage. You know, but it's one of those things where the whole point of this is kind of keep him alive. He will take damage and he will defend himself if attacked. But it's pretty much like he can do 2 things at once. That did not break his concentration.
That's
I'll
what
say that
I'm
much.
asking. If that he's still like
No, he's good. But he's trying to focus all of his attention on this spell because it's. If you notice, this giant thing is getting closer and closer, and it's now Brandon's turn. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Kaywin.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the thing closest to me, right in the eye.
Copy. Roll the hit.
3 + 7 is 10.
Does not hit. It misses.
Oh, that's his first miss of the game.
Son of a bitch.
You know what it is? It's because you were trying to be too precise. You went for the eye.
No, it's because he took a shit. He shit out all the good luck.
Yeah. That's all my good mojo.
My balance must be full.
All right, Nori. Your turn.
Okay, so the one next to me, I'm gonna try the double-handed quarterstaff again.
Go for it.
There we go. That was a 24 to hit.
Was that a natural 20 or?
No, 19 plus 5.
Plus 5.
Okay, now roll damage.
8 total. Wait. Yep.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, I'm gonna do another unarmed strike on them.
Go for it.
For a 21 to hit. And 7 damage.
Wow. Good damage. So you smack it with your quarterstaff right across the top of his head, and then you spin. What kind of unarmed strike are you doing?
If I smacked it with my quarterstaff across the face, I probably just did like pretty sick, like come around and kick him in the face again.
Right, so yeah, so that I'm seeing a kind of routine
Patrick
with you.
Swayze style roadhouse.
Yeah,
you
right
in the throat.
So all right, so you hit him for a total of 15 damage between the two. You smack him on the top of the head with the staff, hard enough that it dazes him. Doesn't see the foot coming. Boom! Smacks him. He falls to the ground, still alive. Bukosis, it's on you.
What kind of creatures are we dealing with here?
You can roll the check.
Was it perception check?
Yes, sir.
Where's that in? 18.
18?
Yeah.
With a perception check of an 18, you can tell that these are not your normal imps. These are spined devils. They're larger, they're a bit tougher. Are they undead? No.
So they're fiends.
Yes, they're fiends.
They turned into that?
Well, no,
they're fiends. They're just
completely different.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to try to cast some spells here, so you're gonna have to maybe walk me through this. I have a first level spell. I don't know if that's anything. It costs 1 action. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain type of creatures. Celestials, elements, fays, fiends, undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls. So basically, I want to take my protection from good and evil and lay my hands on Archimedes there. So I want to move towards him and cast that spell.
Well, go ahead, man.
Let's see what this does. Oh, that's 1 spell cast. So he now has that protection. The target cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them if the target is already charmed. Basically, I go up to Archimedes and I say, we're here to protect you at all costs. Will you let me enshrine you with some of my divine intervention?
Divine intervention. All right, I like it. You hear the voice in your head thanking you for doing that, but it also tells you to all of a sudden, you hear the voice tell you to look out. And as you turn around, Fuko, I need you to make another dex saving throw.
Okay, 16 plus 1 is 17.
I actually made the DC for this a 16, so you're lucky.
Plus 1.
Yeah. So you turn around and you see what appears to be a ship's mast.
What?
Flying at your head like a javelin. You duck out of the way, and you would imagine it's supposed to hit Archimedes. You watch as it hits an unseen force, and it just splinters away and turns to ash instead of making any real contact.
Nice.
And when you look out, you can see that this massive creature is almost to the shore. It's getting closer. It's getting closer and closer. Is that the end of your turn, Book?
I believe that's all the actions I can do. Attack is spell-ish. I mean...
Bonus actions?
No, the only bonus actions I would have was... touch with holy symbol. Oh, it would, no.
Alright. Dangler's buttons, it's your turn.
I'd like to go up to the one near
the onion.
The onion.
My name is Cavonian. He yells.
attack with my dagger.
Okay. That hits.
Angler damage.
Alright. He's fucked up, but he's still standing.
I'm about to hit with my short sword now.
Go. Do it, killers.
I hope
Nice. 25. Nice.
Ow!
Wait, what'd you roll?
She rolled a 25. Damage of 6.
No.
Oh,
We'll
wow.
let you know when it's a nat 20.
Got it. Alright. Roll for damage.
It was a 6.
6.
6 total?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Total.
This thing is... You look after stabbing it with the dagger and then slashing it with your sword. From its previous damage taken, it's on the ground. It's bleeding really bad. It's on its last legs. Is that the end of your turn?
I believe I have any other. Unless I can use my special.
What's your special?
My sneak attack special?
No, the sneak attack. That's got to be. That's its own action.
Okay.
So considering you already did 2 attacks, your normal action attack. That's your turn. All right.
So this says once per turn you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have an advantage on the attack roll. So that would have been if I had just had one hit.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you need the sneak attack. You need the advantage. So like, if these things were grounded creatures, like on the ground to begin with, like right now, it being on the ground, if you had it fully flanked, you would have advantage. Like once you knock them out of the sky and you have flanked, you have advantage. But luckily, it's Devonian's turn.
I have a few questions.
Go ahead, bud.
Okay. One, because I just can't remember this shit. Can I move and attack in the same thing?
Yeah, you can move then attack. You can attack then move. You can do.
Okay.
You're in a whole turn. You're allowed movement at any time, a main action, and a bonus action.
Okay. Second question. What happens if any one of us get out of the circle?
I think we lose. We don't want to find out.
You can fuck around and find out.
No.
Third question. How good is everyone's Constitution saving throws? Like, what's your number for that?
+6 on mine.
+4.
Constitution +3.
Which one of these fucking things is the one that's almost dead?
The one right next to you.
The one right next to you.
All right, I'm going to play it safe. I'm not going to do what I was going to do. I don't want to knock anybody out. All right, so I'm just going to go after him. We'll go back to the old dagger. And then I'll use my bonus action with the longsword. So I'm going to roll for the attack here.
All right.
I got a 12.
That hits.
It does hit? Okay. And here's my damage. Piercing damage. A 6 with the dagger.
That kills it.
All right, never mind. I'm gonna move closer to the guy above Nori there.
Archimedes?
No, the other.
The Fiend?
The other demon.
Fiend.
The other Fiend thing.
Now, all right, because of her attack on him, her Dalton special, like that knocked him to the ground. So if you get behind him like you are, you have advantage. You both have advantage because he's flanked.
Okay, I do have a bonus action then, but can I use that in this turn on another creature, or am I done?
Yes, bud.
Fuck yeah, then I'm just gonna go after him with my longsword.
All right, so with advantage, roll 2d20, and you take the higher score.
Do I do it with my modifier?
Yeah, you add your modifier to, like,
so here's my
whatever
one.
your rolls are.
And then there's my second one. So 13, and did we do the second one?
No, I didn't see it.
All right, let me do it again then. So there was that first one was 13.
Here's the second one.
And here's my second. 6.
Yeah, you take 13.
13 hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 hits.
So then slashing damage, 1d8. 3.
3 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
Okay. He is he's fucked up. That slash, he's bleeding all over the place. He's pissed, but he's on death's door. All right. That brings us to Fatu.
I just walk right over between because this thing is pretty much downed, right? He's hurt badly.
Yeah.
In between them, so I just kind of walk right over to him, and I just literally bring down the hammer on him.
You want me to put the hammer down?
So I'm gonna roll right now, right?
Go for it, bud. You're one-handing the warhammer, right?
Yes, sir. Just like this.
Okay.
It's 14 plus 7, 21.
That hits.
Okay, damage. 7.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
I just come down on it and I smash its skull right in between the floor, and it literally just splatters.
Beautiful.
And then I just lift up the hammer, and I just go like this. Love this fucking thing. And Kevonian just gives me a look like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
He's still covered in goo too.
Then I who picks up the junk.
Then I go like
the fucking goblin cock.
He's looking at you weird.
Come on.
I go like this. I go like this real quick with my hammer, and I shake all the guts off of it.
All right, Fatu. What's your walking speed?
What's my walking speed? It's 30. I think it is.
All right, you can
25.
Do the one by Brandon and use your bonus action.
All right, so I know you said you can't unsheath the sword. Does this mean my sword is already drawn in my other hand?
Yeah, you did that last time.
Yeah, all right. So I come walking up behind it, right? Like this. Okay, and I'm just gonna jab it right through the chest, so the sword will come out right through its heart, right in front of K-Win.
Got it. Go for it.
Hold on.
Another thing.
It's the long sword, right?
Yes. Oof, nice. 26.
Fuck yeah.
Piercing damage, Tone?
All right.
Can't hear you all of a sudden.
That thing is, it's fucked up. It's not as bad as the one you just killed, but it's bleeding all over the ground. You pierce through it. You miss its heart, or where its fiendish heart would be. And you pull out, and it's just got a gaping hole. It's got a gaping hole, and now Kaywin, upon looking after as you draw the sword out, can see the edge of its heart just beating in its chest as blood pours out of the wound. And that brings us to Enafine.
Okay. So could I then try and finish it off with stabbing it with my dagger?
Yeah, you want to. It's knocked to the ground. Anybody who gets around it now, they're gonna have advantage because it's grounded.
Life
is unfair.
Is that a
my demon dad hates me.
7 plus 2 is 9, right? Yeah.
Yep, that does not hit.
Ooh.
Could I try to get the second option or no?
You can try. You can try again if you want. Yeah.
He's giving you a better roll it, better number, baby.
Yeah, bonus. Let's try it again. Okay. 10 plus.
Monsters.
12.
12?
Yeah.
12 hits.
Yeah.
Roll the damage. Remember, roll the character sheet.
Oh, roll for damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is that again?
It's on the action.
Yeah.
Six damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, like how do I? You said
Yeah,
it has a
let's hear
gaping
it.
hole or something.
Yeah.
Wait. What was the?
Yeah.
Said, like, how was it last? You could see its heart or something.
What was that?
Yes, that's exactly what he said. You can see its beating heart.
So do I rip it out? I'm gonna rip it out then.
Ooh,
yeah!
I have taught this girl well.
Oh my god, that's what fucking
yes!
you get for rolling with a barbarian.
Yes!
Yes.
Sorry, dwarf.
Can you yell Kali Ma Shakti Day when you do it?
No.
And then hold it up like this.
Hey, are you gonna put that heart in your satchel like Kevin did the penis?
You got a bag of holding. A giant
Yeah.
bag of holding.
Yeah, add it to my bag.
You got a dick? I got a dick, she got a heart.
She wants to study the heart later on to see what these creatures are.
That's why she ripped it out.
Yeah.
You thought it was for some savage ritual. She just wants to examine it later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or feed it to Ruckus. Either or.
Right, that thing is dead. Right.
Nice.
Now,
Yay.
as you rip it, it's still beating hard out. Kill it. You once again hear. Now it's almost deafening, and it's painful to your ears. This massive creature lets out this otherworldly bellow, like it is.
Let's hear it.
I can't.
I don't hear anything.
But it's like, oh, I'll try. It's like a.
Mad loud, but deep and dark.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
It is the deepest, darkest, like the deepest, darkest shit you've ever heard, and it's maddening to your ears. And I need everybody to make an intelligence saving throw.
How do you do that?
Already can.
Oh, go to
In
abilities.
the corner.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20, 17 plus
And then
3.
saving throws.
Love it.
Yeah. Intelligence.
Eight. I did. I took a shit and now my
14.
luck's gone.
I rolled a 6.
Wait, how do you?
I'm a moron.
Yeah.
On your sheet on the top left corner is saving throw.
Yeah.
The INT there.
It should be a box on the top left of your character sheet.
Oh.
It says saving throw.
Yeah, right under your strength dexterity.
All right, Ian, what'd you roll?
Trying to figure it out.
Sure.
But I got the saving throw section open. It says intelligence, right?
Yeah. You just click the number.
Plus 6 in the thing.
Plus, yeah.
Click the number.
Put that in a roll.
All right, because I shrank the character sheet to where you just select it, kind of like the mobile.
If you open it a little more, it'll expand. Like, you don't need that much.
Hey, she goes. She got it. She got it. There you got it.
There you go.
13.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus!
Damn.
I don't feel so bad now. I thought I was the moron.
So, all right, Focus, Enocene, Dangler. That's everybody. All right, everybody who passed, you hear this deep, dark voice in your head, but you shake it off and you're fine. Kaywin, Fatu, and Bukosis, the voice in your head it becomes 2 voices. It becomes 4, 8, 16, an infinite amount of voices in your head, all telling you to do the same thing, driving you to do the same thing, which is kill the wizard. And you all immediately look upon Archimedes with bloodlust in your eyes, and you immediately move to attack it.
I'm already there.
Yeah, you were. Okay.
So I'm going to need you all to
Did
roll
any of his spell help him? Though,
No.
block anything?
Nope.
That was for Archimedes, not me.
Archimedes, yeah. Did any of that block him from anything that you're going to do to him?
Not yet.
No, because they're attacking him, not the creature.
Yeah, exactly. We're not undead, Fae. Yep.
Do they still have to stay in the circle now that they're under his control?
Yes.
Okay. Damn it.
All right, now I need. All right, so I'll start with Brandon.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually. You know what? I'll have you.
I just did a 9. 2 plus
Well,
a
hold
7.
on. I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have it be as something where it's gonna be your. You're gonna do it on your turn. Because we're still in theory in combat. So
Alright.
we go back to the top. It's back to Ruckus.
Ooh.
Did he get
Okay.
healed?
Not really, but Inafine says to the dog to go after me because she hopes that maybe my love for the dog will knock me out of the spell.
Well,
Wouldn't
does
it
Enafine
be
do that, or
better
does Fatu talking for Enafine do that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just telling the story. I'm getting into the story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just nudging her.
The dog is obviously going to come running at me. I'm speaking for the dog, technically. The dog doesn't have a voice, so
Do I have an action yet or not?
It's
yet?
Rosie, isn't it?
exactly, exactly. Rosie.
Hey, crush her.
What do you want me? What's next? What do you want me to do now?
Get me on a headlock.
So the dog, you know what? Never mind. I got you right now. The dog sees
I got
what's
a
going
job
on with me.
interview.
He can smell it. He gets in front of me and tries to stop me.
Can I do the same?
How does he do that?
He jumps in front. He jumps right between me and right here. Right, it was the wizard.
He's
Right
actually
here.
already there.
Yeah.
Ruckus, Fatu is completely unaware of Ruckus's existence at this point.
I'm gonna try to walk past him, but he grabs me by the.
Can we officially
A
change
dog
his name to
grabs you.
Uncle Ruckus? It's so much better.
Uncle Ruckus. That's fine. You can call him Uncle Ruckus.
Don't trust them new half breeds over
All right. Well, then the dog attacks me. I guess if he's gonna attack me.
Attack.
All right. A D20, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Plus 5, right? I rolled 11 plus 5, 16.
What's your
That
18?
matches.
15.
Actually,
So
no.
it got me.
It hit you.
Yeah.
Now roll. Is
Two.
he trying to hurt you? Actually hurt you, or is he just trying to?
Can I say that he grabs me by my gear and tries to throw me back?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Well, I'll do it where he hits you for 1 damage.
Okay.
Like that kind of he bites you with his teeth.
Yeah.
He bites on the back of your armor and pulls you back. And because dire wolves are such large animals,
Yeah.
that him slinging you back, you fall and you kind of hit your head.
Right.
And upon hitting your head, you snap right back out of the madness caused by the monster, and you're back to your normal self.
All right. And I say to the dog, "Thank you, Uncle Ruckus.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Good dog." I guess that's his turn.
Yep.
All right.
Now we're to Brandon.
So whom I'm attacking?
Archimedes.
Archimedes. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna attack him with my short sword because he's close enough, I think.
Go for it.
That was a 10.
Plus 7.
Plus 7 is 17.
That hits.
And then damage. 1.
Plus 5 is 6.
Plus 5 is 6, sorry.
Alright, so he takes damage. You hear very faintly through in the midst of the innumerable amount of voices in your head. You hear the faint voice that you heard from the Raven. This, I know this is not you. It's trying to snap you out of it, but you do 6 damage. Archimedes it does not break his concentration. Which brings us to Nori.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Because I'm on.
Yeah,
we hear you.
Okay, thank you. I am gonna go over to. Who just attacked?
Brandon.
Kaywin, yeah.
He's at the top.
I'm pretty sure I have enough that I can go that way. I have 40, so.
Yeah, you got more than enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go over to him, and I'm just gonna unarm it. Hold on. I'm gonna just unarmed strike him.
Punch right in the
17 to
face.
hit.
Yeah, you get it because he's got 16. So that hits.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Now,
do
are
I
you
have to
trying
roll
to do
for?
damage, or are you just trying to
I'm
smack
just
him around?
trying to snap him out of it.
All right. Upon smacking him, the same thing that happened to Fatu happened to Brandon. The glazed over look in his eyes is gone, and the extra glazed over look in his eyes is gone, and he's back to his normal self.
Who's the third person?
Bucosis.
I believe I should still be able to get to him also.
Go for it.
My
Looks like he's
movement
right there, yeah.
and bonus action unarmed strike again.
Pitch back, go.
13?
Not even close.
Shit. Alright, well, I tried.
A vast G.
Okay, that's it.
I have a job to do.
All right, Buko.
Dangerous paladin.
I'm gonna give you, because of how it's, I'm gonna give you a chance to make another intelligence saving throw.
Can I get a plus for my guardian angel?
Go for it. Oh, how about this? I'll give you advantage.
Okay. So you said intelligence?
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Fucking 5.
Well, again.
That's smart. Oh, yeah, you got advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage. You get 2 rolls.
So my no.
All right, Artie. So I need you to. You're still Madden. And I need you to. I need you to go try to attack Archimedes, man.
Well, considering I am under this glazed spell of sorts, I'm going to try to do the most damage as possible.
Go for it.
So, I mean, it only makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use one of my at-wills here. It's Sacred Flame. Flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed.
Sorry, do I have an opportunity attack? Because I'm right next to him?
Considering where both your locations are, he doesn't leave your area.
Oh, it's only when they leave. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
The target has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
What does he have to beat on the dex?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Where would I find that? Oh, 15.
15?
Yeah.
Well, luckily Archimedes is a pretty nimble guy. He rolled a 16 to begin with.
Lucky old man.
Is it one of those things where even if they pass, they take?
No, the target gains no benefit from cover or for this saving throw. Wait, the target must succeed saving throw or take. No, doesn't say anything. It's either you dodge it or you don't. So at wills, that counts as an action, right? Right.
Yeah.
All right, then there's really nothing else I can do.
All right. So you attack with your Sacred Flame. It misses, and you hear the same voice, and this one comes through booming, and it tells you to snap. You hear "snap out of it," but you don't because you rolled a 5 and a fucking 3.
I have no intelligence. You give me a wisdom check, I'll pass it.
Well, your intelligence was a little bit better.
I have 0 intelligence, sir.
You know what? Shit happens.
Yeah.
All right, Dangler, it's your turn.
I'd like to go up to Bukosis and unarmed strike some sense into him.
How would you give me a kiss instead?
An unarmed kiss.
That might.
Oh, for passion.
Should I melee?
I like that. Oh shit! She's gonna stab me with this dagger that I made for her.
That was the best. Give him a kiss, or should I melee him?
She's not into that mushy shit. All right, Laura, you're gonna learn that real quick.
No. It was good. It was good.
I've got some. I'm gonna.
Oh, she's behind me too.
Yeah, she has advantage. You're flanked, bud.
I am
slowly coming over your shoulder.
I'm all yours.
I'm gonna damage you tonight.
I was gonna say, good luck.
She's gonna give you a club
Good
punch
luck,
right in the back of the
dear.
head.
Good luck.
She's got those bug eyes. I just imagine Matt
27
coming over his
It's a natural 20.
bro.
Nah.
Wow.
Only her.
Wow.
Only her. I'm not mad that it's her. So.
Holy shit.
All right, so it's an unarmed strike, right?
No, I was with a dagger.
Stabbed him. Nice.
She literally stabbed him in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
That's what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
After all,
Here she dresses my wound.
Yes.
Get on the couch. Get me a band-aid.
That's good.
Artie, you take 9 damage, and you immediately snap out of the madness. And you look down at this dagger in your side.
Oh my.
In my back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where she stepped. So
I just-
you feel it in your back.
Yeah, she said the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see this image of Bukosis turn around slowly and her just shrugging. Like, what do you want? Snap you out of it, though.
So you snapped out of it.
Pay attention.
What's going on? The hell was that?
You snap out of it. Nobody's maddened anymore.
Okay.
And at this point,
You listen.
No, Brandon is still maddened, isn't he?
No.
Brandon gets snapped out of it.
Nori smacked him out of it. Yeah. He was like super thug.
It was just Kaywin to Bukosis.
Yes.
Under.
Yeah.
At this point, Archimedes stops floating. He lands. He snaps out of it. You hear him scream, and he projects this beam of pure force at the giant creature that's now pretty much on land, and it just this beam, huge beam.
Yeah.
And you turn around, and this giant explosion of light hits the monster and right at the coast, and it just slowly but surely you see it start, and this wave of blue energy just start evaporating into nothingness. Archimedes slumps down to the ground, says, "It is done," as the creature in the ocean explodes in a beam of that blue energy light.
Jesus.
Afterwards, he stands. He slowly gets himself up, stands, and he begins to go to talk to you. And suddenly, he just stops short. Guttural. He starts choking, and out of nowhere, you just watch. This man's head is removed from his body, and his body just slumps to the ground beneath it. And then suddenly, as if out of thin air, very human man, but not. Purple skin, small curled horns on his head, red eyes, very well dressed, kind of like royalty. Appears out of thin air. And the demon-like man kind of chokes as if he's been getting hurt this entire time, and tells the party, "Futile. I am eternal. I will find another way to the source of all things, be it here or some other meager realm. But you will suffer now." And suddenly the ground beneath you starts to shake, and a blast of blue light emanates from from underneath, cracked in the pedestal. The ground suddenly opens up in a wave of blue and red. Portal opens up underneath you. What do you do? Do you try to jump out of the way? Or do you just fall?
Kevonian tries to jump out of the way.
Alright, give me a dex save.
Dex save. 24.
No fucking shot.
Ooh, I want to try to jump out of the way.
Try to jump out of the way.
Come on, Jen, you gotta try.
You're a nimble cat. You have to.
19.
Nope.
I will try
24 didn't get it.
I want to try it too. 8 plus 7, 15.
Nope.
Well, the 24 didn't do it.
Can we jump
Probably
on
like
Ruckus?
a 35.
So bad.
Batu, can we jump on Ruckus and then he'll jump us out? Off out of the way?
Isn't he still injured?
Yeah, but he's still injured. The two of us, I got all this armor on.
He's injured. He's going to be carrying 400 pounds of weight.
Yeah, it could be.
Do it.
What if?
Anybody else want to make a deck saving throw?
Can we
No.
get in your bag?
I just go like this to the ground. Might as well.
No, I embrace the light.
Yeah, I embrace it. I'm trying to go into the portal.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go too.
So this portal opens and you all begin to fall. Now you're just falling through air, and as you're falling, every time you blink, like as you're falling, as you're facing down, every time you blink, you see another portal underneath you, and every time you go through, you see a whole different world, worlds you've never seen before. You see, as you're just falling, flipping through the air, you see worlds below you've never seen. You see cities you can't fathom. You see deserts. You see ocean.
I see Matthew McConaughey looking through a bookcase.
Yeah. You see different skies, daylight, nighttime. You see constellations you've never seen. And as you're falling, for what seems like hundreds of portals, you all black out.
It's like acid trip.
Yeah. And then you awaken. No idea how much time has passed. You're in a grassy clearing. You can't place where the hell you are. It looks like any other grassy clearing, but something tells you you're not in Oz. You're not
We're
in
not in Kansas anymore. I feel like I've been here before.
Now hold on, I gotta load up.
Quote the Raven.
Nevermore.
I have a question though.
Hold on.
Map could not be loaded.
Fuck, that's gay.
Oh, there it is. Just popped up on my thing.
Yeah, it just popped up for me too.
Nothing's happening on mine.
It's a pop-up walkthrough.
So let me load you back up.
I see it.
That's the green, yeah.
What is
Yeah,
this?
it acted like a pop-up. So,
Oh, there we go. Looks like a Legend of Zelda map from the 1990s.
Yeah.
It's a link to the past.
Or the future. Back. We have to get back to the future.
Lordy! You made it!
Oh, you kids! I gotta do something about your daughter's about to marry a black guy.
I think we can be friends
We're
anymore.
okay with that. We're actually okay with that. I don't think I can be friends with you anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we can be friends anymore.
Huh.
Doesn't bother you? Who did the green thing again? I like the portal.
That's the portals.
I like that.
No.
That looks sick.
All right. You wake up in this. You wake up in this grassy field.
Grassy knoll?
Grassy clearing. Sorry. Yeah, you wake up in the grassy knoll next to JFK's headless body. What do you do?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do we see it in a different light? Does it look like this cartoon world, or does it just look normal to
Everything's
us?
cell shaded.
Dude, these are all just maps I found. Imagine it looks like a normal forest. It's not
Okay,
a
so it's a
cartoon
regular-
world.
All right, so it's regular forest. All right.
Yeah.
Is it daytime or
If
nighttime?
something's like supposed to, like, just so you know, even if we go to like a universe like Eternia,
It's gonna look like
be
this.
realism.
All right, cool.
It's not. Nothing's ever gonna be a cartoon.
We're not in a
It's
fucking
that.
cartoon.
All right. I'm just listen.
This ain't Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
You said we saw cities and worlds that we never saw before.
But we landed in a grassy field, either. That's all it is. We were going with different, like,
Yes, but Tony's assuming we saw like fucking Toontown.
we saw that, but where we landed right now is
I'm just saying we could have saw a bunch of things.
Okay, so I will go look for plans to heal Ruckus.
Only you.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna always forget Ruckus, and I know it. Hold on.
Ruckus! Ruckus!
You should make a character, Ruckus.
Yeah, can't
Yeah,
it
what-
be like
what do you
something
guys
that
do?
you can add on to?
Immediately go over to Ruckus and just nurse him while she goes and looks for things.
I think Nori would try to use her sending stone to see if she can contact her monastery from where they are.
Go for it. What are you sending?
So it's just like a message, like, "Hey."
You hear nothing.
Static.
Can I do a nature check just to see if I, just not for any specific use, but just to see if I recognize any of the plant life, any of the scents in the air, anything that could like tell me where I am or anything like that.
Go ahead. If you want to,
All right.
yeah, go ahead, roll.
21, 17 plus 4.
That's a good roll. All right. Well, 21 nature check. As you look around, all the flora and the fauna, it looks similar. Like the trees, like oak trees where you're from. You know, they look like oak trees, but they're a little off. The bark seems a little grayer. It's the grass is just, it seems a little more just like it seems gloomy. The animals,
Not as contrasty, in other words.
it's a little off contrast.
Yeah.
Things are just, everything's just seems a little different. Are you just checking out the grounds?
Yeah, like for any like.
I just saw
What's
that.
the-
It's funny.
Yeah. So nothing seems insanely out of the ordinary for what you can see around you. Everything seems a little off.
Okay.
What else? What else do you guys do?
What do I got to roll to just
Talk
stand up
about
and scream? Is anybody there?
You can roll the scream. I would do do a performance check because you're yelling.
Oh,
-1.
one.
Can I
Is it
try?
other than that?
Can I try to scream and see if anybody's there?
Yeah, Tony, you scream like
But you're so. Yeah.
it just kind of comes out like guttural noise. Kind of sounds like a wounded boar.
Is anybody there? Oh shit. 10.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad.
Considering my rolls tonight, yeah.
Artie, you kind of face the other way. You're facing like over this way, and you yell, "Artie, is anybody out there?" And from I'd probably say a couple hundred yards, you hear a faint "Hello, hello." Who?
Can I interrupt them in character?
Yeah.
I go. He goes. What are you again, Artie?
Paladin.
Paladin.
Okay. He goes, Dwarf, Paladin, shut your mouths. Have you never been in a situation like this before? We're obviously not, well, he doesn't say in Kansas anymore, but he says, the equivalent to that.
We're not in Bavaria.
Yeah. We're not where we usually are. Something is wrong here. We don't know anything about what we're around. We shouldn't be giving away our positions before we know more about our situation.
Can I respond to that? In character, of course. I look over at the Paladin. I look back over at you. I look back over at the Paladin. I look back over at you. I see that the Paladin may not have said anything just yet, so I say to you, You talk to me like that one more time, and you're going to be eating the business end of a hammer. You understand me? Bard. Yeah. Then I look back over at the Paladin. You got anything to add?
How else are we gonna know where we are?
Thank you. He may be.
And I just say, all I'm saying is we don't know who's listening.
I understand that. But we're trying to find out where the hell we are.
And I say we should do some scouting first.
Who's to say we're not already compromised?
I gestured
that
ahead.
Huge light that shifted us into this wherever we are.
Go ahead. Take your little loot out and play us along. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Uh-oh.
We'll figure this out. Oh boy.
What does everybody else think we should do?
I say we explore. All together, though.
I say we build a camp first.
Is it night or is it day? I forget.
It's daylight.
Even more reason to build a camp.
It seems much earlier in the day when you were just in battle.
I hate to be the voice of reason here, but doesn't the fish woman need water? Shouldn't we find something for her?
Oh, I appreciate that, but I do not.
Okay. The cat lady, does she need milk?
Can I do a perception test to see what's around?
Go roll perception check. Go ahead.
And while that's happening, I just look over. Is this a normal land thing? That this happens how you travel?
No.
No, this is not.
Oh.
This is new to all of us.
14.
Well, for me it is. Fairies or elves go through. I can go travel through different lands and portals and stuff all the time, and that's one of my spells too. So for me, it's normal.
Also, that's why you're so excited about being here.
Some of those realms that we passed, I've seen in visions, though.
All right.
I just take out my notebook and start writing all this down.
But on a 14 perception check, when you look this way, as you look into the forest, into the trees, all you see is just forest. Like, it just goes on forever. When you look to the north, it's a lot more of the same, but in the far distance above the trees, you can see a faint glisten, or not glisten, a faint plume of smoke, like far off in the distance, kind of barely rising above the trees. So it's either fire or a town or it's something. And when you look this way, probably about 150, 200 yards into the woods, you see the faint image of what looks like a carriage, a horse-drawn carriage, and a couple horses, and like a small caravan walking on a road. They're stopped, so that that might be the faint voice you heard when Bukosis hollered out into that direction. And then if you look to the south, it's the same as to the west. It's all trees. It's trees, and in the darkest part, you somehow get a gleam of a pair of eyes staring back at you. You don't know if they're have malintent. They're just eyes looking at you.
Can I use an action?
We're not in combat anymore. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I just look.
Are you going to tell us what you see?
I'm going to use Divine Sense to see if... Well, it's actually 60 feet. It's probably further out, so never mind.
It's way further than 60 feet.
Never mind.
Did you do it to the caravan?
The caravan's probably about...
You have to go towards that direction.
Yeah, you go
close
towards
to the caravan or close to the smoke of the north?
I would go to the caravan because they probably know where they're going or where things are. The smoke could be like a camp of enemies or something.
Yeah, I agree. Plus, the caravan, they already heard us, if that's them that responded to us.
And they said hello.
We don't have advantage anymore.
Yeah,
The
but
Cavalian says, well, I guess we should go to those who already know we're here. Like,
might-
begrudgingly.
Some shiny relic.
What Fatu?
what about my dog?
You need like an inner monologue.
He's healed now.
What?
You need, like,
He's
an
healed?
inner monologue.
Yeah.
All right. So I look
Well,
at
make sure like the points and stuff are good for
so if the dog's healed, I look at the dog and the dog nudges me towards the caravan.
Oh wait, we can have him smell to see what the smoke is or what the maybe.
I can't. I don't think I can talk to the dog. Although that'd be pretty badass if I could.
Well, you can tell them.
I believe the direwolf might have
Because
advantage
I can
on,
understand.
Kind of like
on like perception.
I can understand what he says.
No.
Yeah, she can. Yeah, translate.
Yeah.
It says keen hearing and smell. The wolf has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Yeah,
You
so
heard the noises and you see like.
I'd say go tell him to figure out what the smoke is.
All right,
And
so
I'll translate it.
all right, so I
So you want to go to smoke and that's caravan?
I look at the where do you guys want me to send Uncle Ruckus?
I'd say the smoke.
Send him to the smoke and we'll go to the caravan.
All right, so I go like this to him and he takes off into the woods.
Gotcha. He took off.
All right. And he just left.
And now everybody else is going towards the
Caravan.
caravan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Start walking.
I like this.
I gotta pee real quick.
Well, there are trees. out
Like
Oh
Share
wow.
Pick a tree.
Hold on. I hate that. I gotta work this out a little better.
Oh, the lotus.
I gotta keep placing everybody in.
Yeah, that's. It's more. I gotta get everybody saved to one file.
And then just move it all over.
Yeah.
I see.
You can't like preload them to do that.
No, because I have to load up the map every time, and every time I load up the map, it treats it like it like completely reloads everything.
Wait, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
In danger.
Can you separate map? Ruckus?
Yeah, Rug is bolted north. And
Not just because he gets an action.
well, the actions only matter for combat. Don't let me fucking. I definitely gotta figure shit out because
Yeah, bringing them in one at a time. It's all right for now.
Not everybody.
so I'm just gonna put a couple humans in here.
Kevin, that's a nice little setup you got there, bro, with the lights.
Thank you. Yeah. I got that over there, and then I got this guy that looks like a fire.
It's nice. I like what you're cooking up over there.
And then I got this whole setup over here. It's good shit.
Cool. And that's gaming, dude.
Game. Well, let me tell you something about D&D.
Everybody back?
Yeah, Dominique and Artie is still away.
Come here. He's just going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee to use this opportunity.
Watch out for that wall.
Watch out for that wall. I just got that. I just got that.
Funny girl.
That brick wall's right behind you. Watch out!
We should have some like.
If he was a good mind, that would look good.
Play us some traveling music, Bard.
That's why we're walking.
When are you gonna get those pipes there? Well, I guess that's his special.
Ringing in my ear.
That's a fucking tune.
And in there, or is he pissing?
I'm here.
We're here.
He's here.
These humans don't like the way they look on these pictures, boys and girls.
Why you smell good?
As you approach, you see a small caravan. 2 men, 2 women. The 2 women they're on the horse-drawn carriage. The 2 men are in front each on a horse.
Are they moving or are they just there?
Well, they've stopped because they heard screaming from they heard a faint screaming from the forest. What are you doing there?
You, traveler, where are we?
Like the forest, or what do you mean?
Earth.
What realm is this?
What you mean realm? You mean the planet?
Tell us answers now!
Oh, the planet's called Ixis.
Ixis.
Looking around at all my party. Does anybody know what the fuck that is?
No.
Land, where is it? Where are we?
Fella, you're on land. I don't know what you.
What's to the north? What cities are to the north? And
we're heading up to Stone Drop. It's the closest town. It's probably about a mile or 2 up the road.
You're the fire?
Oh, that smoke off in the distance? Yeah, I mean, it's small town. People burn fires.
Do they have a pub?
Oh, I mean, what town in these kind of parts doesn't have a pub?
I say we
should go.
I say we
Go
go
right
to the
now.
pub. I agree with the bard.
We should go right now. Kind sir, what would be your name, and could we accompany you on the road?
I mean, you don't. I don't really recognize any of you. I mean, you don't look too mean, but you talk a little aggressive. My name is Jonathan Hammersmith.
Jonathan
There's
Hammersmith.
my wife and daughter. My wife Diane and my daughter Rebecca. And this here is Braun Fallen. I can't really spell his last name. He's some kind of weird. He's from another country, but he speaks the language a bit. He just kind of minds his own. He's big and dumb. Right? Ain't that right, dummy?
Hammersmith, I enjoy your candor. Daughter and wife of Hammersmith, we are friends. We mean you no harm.
Say, are you from this town, Jack? Or you were just traveling by?
Just weary travelers. We come up from probably about, how far would you say we drove? About 3-4 days, probably about 70 miles. What was that other town? What was that town? Small Cape? Cape Doom? Cape Doom. That's a horrible name. It sounds really dark, but it's actually a beautiful little village.
I'm not sure if I believe you, sir, but I'll take you at your word.
I was gonna say you can roll insight.
I'm not that interested in what he has to say about that other town right now. I just want to get to that. We've had a hell of a time. I'm saying this out of character.
We had a few bags in the back of the wagon, but if you can find a flat piece of wood to sit on, you're more than welcome to hop in.
Sounds good. Let's go.
All right.
Do we have to find a flat piece of wood?
The cave doom sounded cool. Nice little village, you said?
That's where they came from 3-4 days ago.
That's where they came for 3-4 days. You want to walk 3 days? We don't have horses.
Isn't that Cape Doom?
Cape Doom.
Okay.
Nori just looks at everybody and is like, "What's a pub?"
You're gonna like that, Nori. Don't worry. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna love it.
Is there any way we could treat our wounds in this town?
Shiny coins just left there.
I can.
As we get together behind the carriage, I look at everybody and I quietly say, like, "Do we have anything that we can use to pay for any drinks?"
Yes, don't worry.
Oh yeah,
We're in a different world.
Well, hold on. You actually all have. I'm gonna give you all, when you have a second to do it, add 50 gold to your inventory, your currency inventory.
Let's hope they all.
You're all, you know, you've been doing your shit for a period of time, and you're. Now, Kevin, you're talking to a traveling vendor and a salesman. You can ask him about currency if you'd like.
All right, real quick. Where do you add that gold?
In your inventory. It's a little gold thing. It's like a little. It's like a little icon.
I see it right there.
Look at everybody give yourself 50 gold.
Is it 50 total, or is it 50 plus the 10 that's already in there?
50 plus the 10 that's already in there.
I have 0 already.
Oh, you have 10. 50.
Yeah, so did I.
Didn't start out with any.
I started out with 10 gold.
If you start, well, if you start out with 0, you got 50.
That's right.
Okay.
More than 1%.
I'm still happy with that. And yeah, I asked him, will this is gold good in your world? I'm trying to word it right. Like, will this buy us drinks at this tavern? And I show him the gold.
Well, stranger, I've never quite seen a gold piece like that. But around these parts, I mean, I beg to say gold is gold, and if you got it, it'll buy you whatever the hell you're trying to get.
It is gold. Okay, good.
I don't care. Where'd you get that?
Don't you worry where we got it. We have it. It's gold, and it spends. Now let's take us to this pub.
What kind of currency do you use?
He pulls out a small golden coin from his pocket, and it's got a large tree on the front with the sun beams of sunlight kind of crudely etched into it on coming out from the back of the tree, and on the other side it just says Ixus de Deus. So it's Latin.
Out of what?
It's Latin for the sake of Latin, but it's kind of like not Latin like we speak it.
So it's just some words that we don't understand on a coin.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like ours.
And
it doesn't look like yours.
Just out of curiosity, what does our money look like? So I know for the future.
What is what?
The currency of Infinitus is it's on the back it's the infinity symbol.
Okay.
And on the front it is it's a picture of not it looks kind of like a chalice, but anybody who knows anything about the history of Infinitus knows that it is actually the symbol of the source, which on Infinitus is a place known throughout history as the birthplace of all magical power on the planet, and where everything mystical was born from. The chalice is just kind of like a symbol of that being like it's kind of like the birthplace of life and the giving of life.
Okay.
So the chalice is a symbol of that.
Okay. So Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so,
All right.
so he's never seen your money, but gold is gold, silver is silver, bronze is bronze, platinum is platinum. You got it. People will probably take it.
Cool.
All right.
Gold is gold.
Y'all hop in. What was that?
Lead us ride.
All right, y'all hop in. All right, just relax. We'll be there in probably about what, an hour? And you start rolling off through the forest, on the road.
Am I allowed to sit next to Inafine and ask her to heal me to get my hit points back, or no? I stay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can we assume a short rest at least at this point?
Well, hold on, because we're almost done.
Hold on.
Real quick, I just need Tony to roll a d20 real quick.
D20, we got it. 19.
19. All right, that's a good roll. You arrive in town with. Oh, that's not the town.
That's just the next path.
Yep. You arrive in town from the south, and as he pulls up to the fountain in the front of town, right here. I'm not even going to bother loading you guys in.
Okay.
He said, he tells you, he points to this building over here. He tells you that's the Dewdrop Inn.
Oh.
Local tavern. He goes, anything you're looking for, information, place to sleep, place to get a good meal or a nice drink, that's where you go. I was like, yeah, and he tells you, we're going to be visiting the, what's it called? The market area for the rest of the day, probably a good chunk of tomorrow, and he motions in this direction.
Right.
So if you want to talk, if maybe we'll see it before we leave. And they trot off towards this direction, and now you're standing in front of the Dewdrop Inn.
Thank you, traveler of Hammerstone, family Hammerstone. Safe travels.
And it's a very bright city. You see a lot more smoke from being in the town, coming out of chimneys. But it's also it's an early spring. I would say spring because I know when it is in the year. But there seems to be a little bit of life here in the forestry and everything. Everybody seems pretty happy as they're walking by. It's the exact opposite of New York. It's like, hi stranger, how you doing? You have a great day.
I don't like this.
Kind of a little off-putting to some of you, probably.
Yes.
Is it
but
too
everybody
nice?
seems very as they pass you and the roads. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
All right. Good first run.
Oh, yeah.
Very good, Ken.
Good work.
Yeah, awesome job, bud.
Yeah.